coverages because Warren's receivers are head and shoulders taller. I think the tallest defensive back is 5'9".
Oh, wow.
But anyway, the one players look for, Joseph Jones, their quarterback. He was all 8'4" last year, 6 foot, 190 pounds, can throw the football, and he can run. Have a wide receiver by the name of Raylan Spratt. He's 5'9", 160. He's a junior. He was all conference last year. He's one of those defensive backs. Their two big linebackers are Jerry McGee and Keon Chafin. Chafin, a sophomore, led the team in tackles last week and plays well. He plays the football. He doesn't fall for all the junk that goes with it.
Well, as the Lumberjacks last week struggled with the passing defense, Crossett hit them for a couple of big plays. Dumas throws the ball, as Coach Embry mentioned, 68% of the time. So they're going to come out and they're going to try to throw the football here tonight. And as I talked to him, I said, well, with us throwing it and them throwing it, we could have a 3 or 3.5 hour ball game.
We could. Last week, Jones was 19 of 31, 220 yards, 3 touchdowns. We talked about his receiver, Spratt. He caught 8 balls, 144 yards, and all 3 touchdowns. And Chafin was their leader on defense. From his linebacker spot, he had 16 tackles and an interception.
Well, Warren's going to be without Irvin Rivera tonight on defense. And, he plays that Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker. Not sure of his condition for the remainder of the season, but he will be out tonight. And they're going to miss him in the middle because he was kind of their quarterback of the defense.
He kept things together on that defense, and when they needed some offense, he was capable. He had 2 rushing touchdowns last week and had a receiving touchdown earlier in the year.
The captains for tonight are the entire senior class for the Lumberjacks here at homecoming. And look out there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 seniors on this squad. But, it seems like every time we talk about players on the field, they're underclassmen. We don't talk about all of those seniors a lot.
But let's look at the number on those seniors. 67, 74, 76, 63, 55, 70, 72. What does that tell you?
There's your offensive and defensive line.
There's your linemen. You're right. They don't get talked about near enough.
Yeah. All right. We're just a few moments away from the kickoff of tonight's ball game. Glad you're with us here on K-Country. And those of you watching the live stream provided by the East Lab of Warren High School, all the student-led organization, and those young men and women do a great job bringing you the live play-by-play on the internet via the live stream. We're glad to tag along our audio to their broadcasts, as it looks like Dumas has won the toss for tonight. And looks like they will receive the football. So Warren's defense will be out there first. We'll take another break, and we'll come back with the start of tonight's ball game right after this timeout.
In 1901, Main Street in Warren was still dirt. Electricity was mostly non-existent, and the Model T Ford didn't start production until 1908. Families coming to town traveled in wagons, and Warren Bank started business. Thomas Frazier's great-grandfather was on that original board 123 years ago, and the Frazier family is still serving you today. We're still locally owned, serving local folks with all their banking needs. We are Warren Bank and Trust.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
You might not be a celebrity, but you still can be a star. South Arkansas College in El Dorado gives you the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed in an environment where you are treated as the important person you are. The star in our logo is a reminder of what you mean to us. South Arkansas College in El Dorado, a place where you can shine. Visit southark.edu/info.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
Back here at Lumberjack Stadium, I'm Jimmy Sledge alongside David King. And David, you need to talk about Warren's numbers some too.
Oh, yeah.
Coming into the game.
Warren averaging 428.8 yards a football game. Denton has thrown for 1,547 yards, 21 touchdowns. You look at your receiver, Thomas, 28 catches, 394 yards, 7 touchdowns. Miller, 18 catches, 239 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jordan, 20 catches, 363, 4 touchdowns. Davis, 11 catches, 517 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Warren's had the football 59 times this season and has scored on 31 of them. We score 52% of the time we have the football.
Well, Coach Embry was disappointed last week because we had 9 possessions in the first half, 16 for the game. We scored on 7 of them.
Yeah.
So that's still almost 50%.
Still almost 50%. Warren's average drive is 4 plays, 59 yards, and takes 2 minutes and 31 seconds.
Well, I go back, and like Coach Embry does so much on our coaches show, to the 2001 team, the 2011 team, the 2000 state championship teams. You go back and look at that, they have only 5 or 6 plays per drive and well over 40 points a game.
So, but Warren has that such an explosive offense. And I'll mention it again. We won't get the football first, but Warren has scored on their first possession every ball game so far.
That's a pretty good stat.
Yeah, that's the one you want to keep going if you're Coach Embry. You know, he tells you stats don't matter, but he'll take that one any day of the week.
Dumas did win the opening toss. They have elected to receive, and they'll go back deep. Of course, the kicker for the Lumberjacks, Alan Morez, has been pretty consistent in kicking it into the end zone all season long and forcing the automatic touchback. Of course, in high school, it is an automatic touchback if it crosses the plane of the goal. And so we're just about set. Dumas is all back where they need to go. There's some smoke hanging across the field.
A lot of cookers going.
I guess that's what it is. There's several class reunions here tonight for homecoming. All right, we're underway. Glad you're with us. Rivera going to field this one. It's going to be fielded at the 5, up to the 10, the 15. Breaks one tackle at the 15. Going to be wrapped up at the 18, shy of the 20-yard line. And that's something Warren, they played really good on their special teams on the kickoffs. They had that one breakdown last week at Crossett there in the fourth quarter, but still, pretty much the average starting position for the visiting team is going to be behind the 30-yard line.
Yes. It has been every ball game so far, basically.
So Dumas will have it 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line. Their quarterback is Joseph Jones.
Yes.
He'll line up out of the shotgun. They go with a pistol formation.
Bell, more than likely, number 3 is your tailback.
They split 2 receivers wide to the left. Warren will go man-to-man coverage on their wide receivers. Going to keep it. The quarterback keeps it himself. He's out to the 20-yard line. Going to be spun around and brought down there. That's Neo Harding hit on the stop for the Lumberjacks. And, you know, we don't talk a lot about Neo except when he makes big plays. And he plays that defensive end pretty tough.
He plays technically sound. They don't get wide of him. He turns a lot of things in. He does the little things that helps make this defense work.
2nd down and 7. A gain of 3 on that last play just beyond the 20-yard line. Their own 20. Empty backfield and 5 wide now for Dumas. Lumberjacks going man-to-man defense. There is a safety back deep in Cam Birch. So line up, head up on them. Quick wide receiver screen. Got to be complete over the 20, 25, 30. Cuts back inside to the 35 and finally wrestled down out at the 39-yard line. And coming up to make the stop is J.D. Tillman for the Lumberjacks. But here's a flag back on the play, so we're going to bring it back. It's going to be a holding call. But we'll see. These two teams offensively are going to mirror one another really a whole lot. And that's the reason we could see such a long ball game.
Yes. If one of the quarterbacks is off, it will be a real long ball game.
It stops the clock every time there's an incomplete pass. All right, holding. And the call against the Bobcats. So they'll mark off the penalty. It'll remain 2nd down. They'll mark it half the distance to the goal, and it'll go back to the 11-yard line. So it'll be 2nd down and 18.
Hold happened across the field over there in that bunch as they're trying to break the screen.
They'll stack receivers here on the near side of the field. Bobcats moving from right to left in the first quarter, from south to north. They're going to hand it off to the tailback. Tries to go outside. Warren's got him corralled there at the line of scrimmage and going to go nowhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black jerseys all around the ball carrier that time. Number 3, Tylen Bell. And he had nowhere to go. So no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 18 now for the Bobcats here on the opening possession of the ball game from their own 12-yard line. Pistol formation, 4 wides, 3 on the wide side of the field. Ball's on the left hash mark. Your quarterback, straight drop, looking, throws down the field, has a man open, going to be in and out of his hands and incomplete. Pass was intended out there for Tashawn Henderson, and David, he had the problem that Warren had a couple of weeks ago. They couldn't hold on to the football.
Couldn't hold on to the football.
So it'll bring up 4th down and 18 for the Bobcats, and Warren should get excellent field position out of this, if they should start on the Crossett side, on the Dumas side of the 50-yard line. AJ's going to go back deep for the Lumberjacks. Jordan will stand at the Bobcat 45. It's a high, short punt. Jordan's going to let it hit. It's going to hit at the 42, take a short roll out to the 43-yard line, and that's where the Lumberjacks will start. 1st and 10 from the Bobcat 43-yard line. And, David, this is what Warren wants to have.
This is what they thrive on.
You get a short field to work with and a quick strike offense. Doesn't take long to get into the end zone. 10:06 to play, opening quarter, Warren's first possession. Jackson Denton, your freshman quarterback. Warren will open up. Traylon Jackson is back after being injured and out for a couple of weeks. He's back in as a starting running back. Trip receivers will go wide left. Ball will be on the right hash mark. Antonio Jordan over here in man-to-man coverage on the near side of the field. On 1st and 10. Denton calling for the snap, gets it, leaves it with Jackson. Jackson picks his way across the 40, breaks a tackle to the 35. He's slowing down near the 30-yard line. And that's going to be good for a Milton Insurance first down, but there's a flag on the play at the end of the run. And we'll see what the flag is about. It may be a face mask to where it came from, as the ball is spotted at the 31. Remember, for Milton Insurance, for all your insurance needs, give Patrick Milton or Skip Milton a call at 352-2155. Don't forget that coming up is the Medicare annual enrollment. It starts October 15th and goes through December the 7th. If you've got questions about Medicare, and you need to give Patrick a call, he can help you answer all those questions and figure out what's the right coverage for you.
That was a biggie, a personal foul face mask. So they're going to mark off 15 for that one.
At the end of the run. So we'll go from the 31 all the way down to the 16-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks. 9:59 left to play here in the opening quarter. Warren's first possession started at the Bobcat 43-yard line following that punt. Jackson stays in at the running back. Trip receivers go wide left. One comes wide right. Denton. Handoff again. Traylon's caught in the backfield. He's got to be dropped for a loss. Back at the 17. A loss of 1 on the play. And Dumas had some penetration. You talked about they weren't very big up front, but they're quick on their feet.
But they're quick. Yeah, they move well.
2nd down and 11 now for the Lumberjacks from the 17 of Dumas.
You can tell Jackson needs to bump off a little rust. He did a little dance for us there.
2nd down and 11. Denton again out of the shotgun. Same formation. Trip receivers wide left. One to throw. Denton looking. Throws it out in the flat. Complete. That's going to be Miller. Tremont Miller carries it down inside the 15 to the 14. It'll be a short gain of 3 on the play and bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Lumberjacks inside the 15-yard line.
I did really like what Jackson Denton did then. Did you notice he left him over there? He kept looking deep, kept looking, and then dumped it off to him. Probably his intended receiver, but he kept waiting on defensive back to get engaged in something else.
3rd down and long. Handoff, and it's going to be a pass. Out open in the end zone. Antonio is going to be overthrown. DeAndre Thomas. The wide receiver pass. And AJ was wide open, but Thomas just overthrew him.
When he turned it loose, did you see him grab his helmet? He knew.
So it's 4th down and long, and the Lumberjacks are going to go for it. 4th and a long 8. Ball's at the 19. I'll make it to 14. Empty backfield and 5 wide. Jackson Denton. Quick pass, throws. It's going to be incomplete. Nice defensive play there at the 5-yard line. Ward's going to turn it over on downs. That was Tremont Miller was the intended receiver. And I believe the defender got a hand in there on it.
I think he did.
Warren will turn it over on downs. That's a huge defensive stop for the Dumas Bobcats. 8:27 left to go. No score here in the first quarter. Dumas 1st and 10. Ball spotted at their own 14-yard line. All right, your quarterback, Joseph Jones, works out of the shotgun. Gets the snap, hands it off to his tailback. He's caught at the line of scrimmage. He'll get a yard out of it, and that's all out to the 15-yard line. And right there to make the stop is Antonio Jordan. 2nd down. He find him just outside the 15, so we'll call it a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. The ball carrier is number 32, I believe.
Number 12.
12, okay. 2nd down and 8. Dumas taking a lot of time off that play clock. We go under 10 on the play clock. Now Jones will snap the football. Again, hands it off to his tailback. He's hit at the line and going nowhere. Going to lose a yard. Back to the 15-yard line. So a loss of 1 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and long.
Who is number 12? I don't have a 12.
I think that's going to be Bell.
Bell? Okay. 3rd down and a long 8 for the Bobcats. 2nd possession for them. Both times they started inside their own 20. They forced Warren to turn it over on downs at the 14-yard line. Jones looking, wanting to pass. Quick route is complete out over the 25. It'll be a 1st down for the Bobcats as he's brought down out at the 28-yard line. Coming up with the catch is Deshaun Henderson. And Henderson will move the chains for the Bobcats, and that'll be the first down for Dumas. Mark it out at the 29. Gives them some breathing room. They'll go with 5 wide and an empty backfield. 4 receivers are all lined up in a bunch on the far side of the field. Jones all alone there in the backfield. Now they'll change the play as they look into over the defense. Again, Warren staying man-to-man on the defensive side. There's 4 receivers and only 3 defenders. And now a delay of game, a false start called against Dumas.
Yeah, but you've got a safety over here ready to roll over on that.
So mark off the 5-yard penalty against the Bobcats. They'll start behind the chains now. 1st and 15. They'll spot it back at the 24-yard line. 6:30 left to play. Opening quarter, we have no score. Again, 4 receivers, all bunched in a bunch. Jones wanting to go to the lone receiver here on the near side. It's caught, but out of bounds. Nice adjustment to the football there by the receiver, Raylan Spratt. And that's the first time they've targeted him tonight. He made a nice adjustment and made the catch, but it was out of bounds. Traylon Jackson defending on the play.
Brings up 2nd down and long.
2nd and 15 from their own 24-yard line. This time Jones will line up here wide. The quarterback again out of the shotgun. Motion's going to be called against the Bobcats. Boy, those make a head coach pull his hair out, won't they?
Yes.
False starts on the offense. So it'll be a 2nd and 15. It's going to be 2nd and 20 now for the Bobcats. 6:19 left to go here in the first quarter. Neither team's been able to get much offense going. Warren had the short field to go with, turned it over on downs at the 14-yard line on their first possession. Dumas went 3 and out, punted it away to Warren on their first possession. And now their second possession is looking at 2nd and long.
2nd and 20, basically.
Yep.
You'd better get in RSC. You better at least get 20 if you want the first down.
Joseph Jones, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Bale, the lone tailback. He'll move over to the right side out of the pistol formation. Going to fake it to him. Play action. Throws the wide receiver screen. It's caught immediately and drugged down at the 19-yard line. There's Antonio Jordan coming up to make the stop on the receiver, Jalen Jones, for the Bobcats. Basically no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and long.
But yeah, he jumped all. Jordan jumped all over that one.
3rd down and 20. Trip receivers come wide left. One receiver goes wide right. Ball on the right hash mark again. Dumas moving from right to left here in this first quarter. Warren showing blitz as Antonio's. Here comes the blitz. He's in trouble. Jones is going to be sacked back at the 11-yard line. You can see that from up here. Antonio Jordan coming from his quarterback spot to the outside blitz, and he's the one that got him.
It came untouched.
So it'll be 4th down. The loss is all the way back to the 11-yard line. They need to go all the way to the 39 for the first down. So 4th in a while. Their punter will come on to punt it away. That's Raylan Spratt, their wide receiver. He also does the punting duties. Jordan back deep for the Lumberjacks. High, wobbly kick. Jordan's going to field it at the 42 and return it up to the 40. Tries to get outside. Gets tripped up back at the 43-yard line. So, you look at it, a 42-yard punt, a 3-yard loss on the return, and Warren will still start off in good field position.
Yeah, it was a gamble, but you're getting the football at the Dumas 44-yard line, so why not give it a shot? 1st and 10,
Lumberjacks, their second possession of the night. 4:54 to play in the opening quarter. We are scoreless here on homecoming. Jackson Denton out of the shotgun. Traylon Jackson, the lone tailback. Coach Emery looks over the defense. They have a 4-man front defensively. He'll chaw the play in. Leave it with Jackson. Traylon bounces it to the outside. Pursuit coming. He's over the 40. Flags come in.
It's coming back.
Jackson goes inside the 35 to the 34, but there's all kind of flags.
There's a hold in there. Bring her back.
The hole was not there for Jackson to run. He's supposed to go off tackle. He tried to bounce it outside. Holding the call against Warren. So neither team starting off very good offensively.
Both teams struggling offensively and struggling with penalties.
It'll be 1st and 20 as they'll mark off the penalty, and Warren will be in their own territory. As they start behind the sticks. 4:45 left to go. First quarter, we have no score. Dumas shuffling defensive people in and out. They're going to stay. Now they're going to a 3-man front, and they'll drop 8 back in coverage. Trip receivers come wide right on 1st and 20. Denton looking down the middle of the field. Now forced, he's going to be sacked. Pocket collapsed, and Denton goes down. All the way back at the 43-yard line of the Lumberjacks.
Loss of 3.
So it'll be 2nd down and 23. And they put only 3 up there to rush, David, but they put some quick guys up there.
They came hard.
It's not your big defensive lineman that we're seeing on the line for the Bobcats. 2nd down and 23. Again, they'll rush 3. Hand it off to Jackson. Traylon hit at the line of scrimmage. He'll gain a yard, and then he's driven backwards. Coming up to make the stop on him is going to be Jerry McGee, the senior, a 5'11", 180-pound linebacker. There was just nowhere for Traylon Jackson to go. They give him a gain of 2. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 21.
Let's see what this flag's about.
The flag after the play? Holding against the Lumberjacks. Nope. So we'll back them up some more. It'll still be 2nd down. That's the only good thing about it. We'll get another opportunity. But it's going to be 2nd and 32 for the Lumberjacks.
2nd and a day. And to think we got the football at the 44-yard line.
Of Dumas. And we're now sitting at our own 33-yard line. So 2nd and 32 for the Lumberjacks. All right. Trip receivers come wide right for Warren. Jordan slits wide to the left. They'll make that Neandre Thomas. Denton wanting to throw. Steps up in the middle. Throws over the middle. It's complete at midfield to Neandre Thomas. He'll get a big chunk of that real estate back. Warren's still going to be looking at 3rd down and about 14, maybe 15.
Yeah.
So Neandre with the catch. It'll bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Lumberjacks. 3:10 to play here in the first quarter. And what we thought was going to be a long ball game is moving around pretty fast.
Moving along quickly.
On 3rd and 15. Trip receivers, wide right, 1 wide left. Denton, straight drop. This time Denton has time. Now he's forced out of the pocket, throws over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. A little behind his intended receiver that time.
I think a Dumas defender hit Jackson about the time he turned that one loose.
As that was Tremont Miller, the intended receiver. Warren's going to send the punting unit on. Try to pin Dumas back deep in their own territory again. 2:50 to play in the first quarter. We have no score here at Lumberjack Stadium. Antonio Jordan will come on to punt it. Warren looking at 4th down and 15 from the Dumas 49-yard line. Everyone set. Jordan gets a low snap. He'll pick it up. Left-footed kicker booms it. This one's going to carry and hit at the 5. Warren's got a chance to down it right there at the 5, and they will. Inside the 5, all the way down to the 3-yard line. Great punt from Antonio Jordan.
46-yard punt.
And no return. And once again, Dumas will start deep in their own territory. They've started at the 18, the 14, and now the 3. 2:37 left to play, but Warren has not been able to get anything going offensively.
Nothing going.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats from their own 3-yard line. 2:37 to play first quarter of a scoreless game here at homecoming. A good crowd on hand. Great to see the stands here pretty full. Jones out of the shotgun, bobbles the snap. It's on the turf. He's going to throw it out the back of the end zone for a safety. He did the only thing he could do.
He could do, yes.
It didn't matter if he fell on it right there. It was going to be a safety. If he threw it out of the end zone, he's going to be a safety. But if he had coughed it up and not hold it, Warren could have recovered it for a touchdown. So 2-0. We got a baseball score going. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Show your school spirit with a First State Bank Spirit Card. First State Bank offers instant issue Spirit debit cards for Warren, Hampton, and Hermitage schools. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Show your school spirit with a First State Bank Spirit debit card from First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Call 226-2601 for more information.
2-0, Lumberjacks lead. Lumberjacks have the lead, and Dumas will kick it off. They're going to blow this kickoff dead, and I think they were lined up wrong for Dumas. You know, they passed a rule several years ago. You've got to have the 5 men on each side of the football.
Oh, yes.
And I think they had 6 on one side and only 4 on the other side. And that's a high school rule. I don't think they have that in college, do they?
I'm not sure. You know, they've done a lot of that stuff to keep you from overloading one side and taking out people to get to the football.
On an onside kick or something like that. All right. They'll back them up 5. They'll kick from the 25. No, from the 5th. Yeah, from the 20-yard line, the 20-yard line. They kick from the 25, following the safety. So Dumas will come up once again to kick it off. Cam Davis is back deep. Now the ball falls off the tee. Don't forget number 1 Wash and Shine. If you need your car cleaned up, give Thomas Miller a call at number 1 Wash and Shine. They pick up and deliver. They'll do a great job on your car. 820-2171 is the number to call. They're open 7 days a week. So get your car cleaned up. Call number 1 Wash and Shine. Davis is going to chase it down and pick it up at the 26. Davis up to the 30, trying to get outside. He's running backwards. He's going to be back behind the 35 and down back at the 33-yard line. So Warren will start 1st and 10 at their own, say the 34. 1st and 10 from there. That's their worst starting field position of this ball game. 2:25 to go here in the first quarter. We have no score. American Shifty Corporation, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football again. If you're in the trucking business, the logging business, keep this number handy, 501-945-0878. They are the largest transmission and rear end builder in the country on big trucks, and they can get you back going quicker than anybody. American Shifty Corporation. Denton's going to hand it off. That's going to be Ingram. Ingram lowers his shoulder, and he gets out over the 35. And David, if he ever gets enough experience at running back, he's going to be dangerous.
He's already dangerous, but you're right.
First year to play at running back, got called on a couple of weeks ago after Traylon Jackson went out with the injury. But Ingram back in, picks up 5 positive yards for the Lumberjacks, make it 6. It's 2nd down and 4 now for the Lumberjacks. Ball spotted at their own 40-yard line. Denton calling for the snap again, hands it off. That's Ingram. Ingram across the 45. He's got the first down and more as he'll get out to the 46-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 on the play, and that'll be a Milton Insurance first down for all your insurance needs. Go see them at 314 North Spring Street in Fordyce, or give them a call at 352-2155. They can answer all your questions about all your insurance needs. On 1st and 10, handoff again. Goes to Ingram. Ingram at midfield. The 45, he's finally run out of bounds deep in Bobcat territory down at the 37-yard line. And Jordan Ingram.
He found his hole right off the tackle. When he hit it with authority.
1st and 10, Lumberjacks. That's another Milton Insurance first down. Warren finding some success with Jordan Ingram, the running back, quickly back up to the line of scrimmage. Denton calling for the snap. Now looks into Coach Embry on the sideline. He'll change the play. Ingram moves over on the right side of Denton. Hand it off to him, going left. Lowers his shoulder across the 35, down to the 30-yard line.
Got a late flag in there.
Picked up 7, Ingram did on the play. We'll see what the flag is about. If the play stands, it would have been marked down at the 30-yard line, a gain of 7.
Holding.
Against the Lumberjacks.
Ooh, that was a late flag.
So nullify the run, and here we go behind the chains again. A minute 34 to play.
I wouldn't try and change my strategy, and I don't think Coach Embry will. You just pound them.
Got an update on a score. DeWitt leading Cross at 14-0 right now in the first quarter. All right, 1st and 20. Oh, let's see.
They marked it from the spot.
From the spot. So it'll be 1st down and 13. 1st and 13 for the Lumberjacks from the Dumas 40-yard line. Twin receivers to either side. Denton wanting to throw. Has time, has a man complete down at the 25-yard line. Falling down and making the catch for the Lumberjacks. It's going to be Tremont Miller. Miller with a big catch and another 1st down for Warren.
15-yard pickup.
Milton Insurance 1st down. Mark it at the 25 of Dumas. Warren quickly, no huddle, back up to the line of scrimmage. Snap the ball, hand it off. That's Ingram. Ingram tripped up, loose football. It's on the ground, and Dumas has recovered at the 22-yard line. Another big defensive stand here by this Bobcat team, David, to keep Warren out of the end zone.
And another fumble that we're adding up from last week, still holding on.
Warren leads it 2-0 here with 1:06 left to go in the first quarter. The only score coming, Dumas had a bad snap in their own end zone, and their quarterback threw it out the back of the end zone for a safety. Dumas will take over following the turnover. 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Their best field position.
Yeah, Joseph Jones out of the shotgun. Bale, the lone setback. Jones now looks into the sideline again. Twin receivers go wide right. One comes wide left, tight into the wide side as well. Jones, straight drop. Warren rushes 4, throws it high in the air, and it's going to be incomplete. Going up high was the intended receiver, and DeAndre Thomas was the defender there. As they were trying to go to Raylan Spratt. He's their favorite target.
Yes.
But Spratt couldn't come down with it, and neither could DeAndre. Both of them had a hand on the football. 1:01 left to go in the quarter. First quarter. 2-0. Lumberjacks lead it. 2nd down and 10 for the Bobcats. From their own 22. Same formation. Twin receivers go wide right. Bale, the lone setback. Jones again wanting to throw. Forced out of the pocket, running right. Now throws it deep, has a man open and overthrows his intended receiver. Out at the 43-yard line.
Receiver looked like he stopped to spectate.
Tashawn Henderson was the intended receiver. He got in behind the man-to-man coverage over there. So they'll bring up 3rd down and 10 now for Dumas. So 3rd and long. They have 1 first down in the ball game. Since then, Warren's defense has played exceptionally well. Big 3rd down play here. Tight set to the left, short side of the field. Jones calling for the snap, and now
Dumas wants a timeout, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah,
nope.
Dumas.
Yeah.
We'll call the timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with more Lumberjack football right after this timeout.
Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the order now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, you see all the pictures and equipment. Oh, yeah, and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
Jeff Wardlaw has spent the last decade protecting our way of life, the right to bear arms, protecting the unborn, supporting our first responders, advocating economic development. Jeff Wardlaw, man of faith, family man, businessman. Re-elect Jeff Wardlaw, state representative. He knows and shares our values. Paid for by the Wardlaw campaign.
As we come out of the timeout, Dumas wants to throw. Now Jones is forced out of the pocket. He'll scramble. He's going to run and run out of bounds. Up near the 30, the 31, going to be about a yard shy of the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down and 1. But he had nowhere to throw the football.
No, he had nothing.
So it's going to be up a 4th and 1. It looks like Dumas is going to send on their punting unit. And you have to think, yeah, let's play safe in a 2-0 ball game. Warren leading 2-0. Try to swap ends of the field with them again. Spratt will go back to punt. Warren will send Antonio Jordan. AJ goes back, and he'll stand about his own 35-yard line to await the punt. They fake it, and they're going to kid it, and they get the first down. Snapped it to the up back over the right side, and he's going to get the first down. Number 15, Marcus Kilgore, got the first down for the Bobcats, and that'll keep the drive alive. Well, there you go with me saying they need to play safe, and here they go. They got nothing to lose.
They've got nothing to lose. Yeah, they're 0-2. They've got to. This is a must-win for them.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Ball spotted at their own 34-yard line. Empty backfield now with twin receivers to either side, 2 tight ends, and an H-back to the wide side of the field. Jones wanting to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to be sacked. And getting there to make the sack is Neo Harding.
That's his 2nd of the night.
2nd sack of the night for Neo. You're right. Neo, a senior. You know, he doesn't look that big. He's 6'3" and 242.
And quick.
It's going to be a loss all the way back to the 27-yard line, and that's the end of the first quarter. 2-0 our score. Warren with the lead. We'll be back in just a moment.
Schedule a tour and see the Bellevue Estates Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
Sewell Oil Company, located at 3400 Junction City Highway in El Dorado, is proud to serve their great customers all through the ARC limit. With locations in El Dorado, Crossan, and Warren, Sewell Oil Company is just a phone call away at 881-9300. Check out our new location at 1401 East Church Street in Warren, or call 870-466-4166. Check us out at SewellOils.com. Sewell Oil, a proud sponsor of Warren Lumberjack football.
12 minutes are in the books. First quarter's over with. 2-0 Lumberjacks lead it. As we get set to start the second quarter, David will give you the numbers in the first quarter after this play. Jones out of the shotgun, wanting to throw again. Looking, has time. Now he's forced out of the pocket. Running to his left. Dumps it underneath. It's complete out over the 35 and hit immediately there by Traylon Jackson on the stop. What about the first quarter?
Dumas, -5 rushing, 12 passing, 7 yards total offense. Lumberjack, 43 rushing, 36 passing, 79 yards total offense. Not a whole lot of offense.
Neither team able to find the end zone. Warren leading 2-0 following that bad snap in the end zone by Dumas and the safety call. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Bobcats from their own 36-yard line. Empty backfield for Jones, wanting to throw again. Blitz coming. He throws over the middle. It's incomplete. He was rushed that time, and coming across for the Lumberjacks was Contravius Starks. And he really put the heat on Jones. Yes. He had to throw it before he wanted to. So another 4th down punting situation for the Bobcats. Lumberjacks has just not been able to get the offense on track here in the first half.
Penalties have killed the Lumberjacks. They're holding penalties and a fumble.
AJ will go back deep for the Lumberjacks. Spratt back to punt it again. Last time they faked it, but it was 4th and 1. This time they'll punt it away. Spratt, a high, wobbly kick. AJ will field it at the 35 and is going to return it. Flag comes in. He's up over the 40, 45 at midfield. Going to be bumped out of bounds in Bobcat territory at the 48-yard line. But there's flags out there on the field. We got a hold called against the Lumberjacks on the return. So we're going to have to back them up from the spot of the foul, which was up near midfield. Well, it was back at the Lumberjack 43-yard line. It's going to put them back.
But it's still 1st and 10, so it's not...
You're not behind this chains, are you? It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line for the Lumberjacks. The offense comes back out onto the field. Just underway to start the second quarter. 2-0 our score. Glad you're with us, and thanks for joining us on the live stream and right here on the radio. We're going to thank the East Lab for providing the live stream. Those students do a fantastic job, and they're learning a skill as well.
Warren's last possession, we moved the football, was moving it at will on the ground and just coughed it up.
1st and 10. Denton Jackson, the quarterback. Jordan Ingram is the back in the backfield as a running back.
He was the one getting the yards.
On 1st down, now the official finally moves out of the way. Twin receivers go on either side. Denton gets the snap, fumbles the football, and he'll fall on it back at the 30-yard line. There's going to be a play-action pass.
Yes.
And when he stuck it in the belly of Ingram, somehow he dropped the football, and Jackson Denton had to just fall on it. So they'll bring up 2nd down and 12, loss of 2 on that play. Warren will go with 3 receivers now, wide to the right. 1 comes wide left. Denton hands it off to Ingram. Ingram lowers his shoulder, gets it out over the 35, out to the 36-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 5 on the play, and Warren will look at 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 from their own 36. Warren in the no-huddle offense, but we're not in the hurry-up offense tonight.
No, we're not hurrying it.
They'll casually walk up to the line and line up. Twin receivers to either side. Dumas. They've got 3 down linemen. They're bringing the blitz. Jackson unloads it complete to AJ at midfield. AJ to the 45. AJ to the 40 and spun down. Loses a football, but he's blown dead at the 36-yard line. Antonio Jordan with a Milton Insurance 1st down. No flags on that play, and the Lumberjacks finally get a completed pass down the field.
29-yard pickup.
1st and 10. A Milton Insurance 1st down for all your insurance needs. Give them a call at 352-2155. Trip receivers wide right on 1st and 10. Denton. Play action. Again, trying for the slant pattern, this time for Tremont Miller, and I believe a defender got a hand on it.
Denton didn't see
Trenton
number
Knight.
17, Knight.
He's a linebacker.
And he just broke in front of the football. Got lucky, he just knocked it down.
2nd down and 10 now for Warren. Ball at the Dumas 36-yard line. 2-0 our score. If you joined us late, Warren's only score came on a safety by Dumas. Denton going to leave it with Ingram this time. Ingram starts to bounce it outside. Nothing there. He's still on his feet at the 35. He's going to gain 1, and that's about it. They may mark his forward progress down to the 34, so they'll give him 2. But again, Dumas, this time they got the big defensive lineman in, if you look down on the field, but they're still only rushing 3. So they're going with 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and then dropping the other 5 back in coverage. On 3rd down and 8 for the Lumberjacks from the Dumas 34-yard line. Coach Embry calls a play from the sideline. Denton, straight drop. Denton has time all day looking. Now he throws it underneath. That's A.J. completed to 20, the 15, down to the 10, the 5, battling for the end zone, and he's in there. Antonio Jordan said, "Don't try to stop me. I'm going into the end zone." And he was hit at the 10, drug a defender with him from the 5 into the end zone for the touchdown.
34-yard touchdown.
Warren goes up 8-0 with 8:25 to play here in the first half. But you got to give the offensive line credit that time. They gave Jackson Denton all day long to throw the football.
They did. There was no doubt on that one.
Warren's going to go for 2, leading 8-0. Put Tremont Miller in motion. Denton rolling to his right, looking, throwing in the back of the end zone. It's tipped in the air high, and it's going to be caught, but out of bounds. It was tipped in the air by a defender. Neandre Thomas caught it, but had a foot out of bounds when he caught it.
I'm not too sure Jackson couldn't have ran it in.
8-0. Lumberjacks with the lead. 8:25 to play in the half. We're back in just a moment.
System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home. Choose Drew Memorial.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Motor Company in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArkLaMiss without any penalties or tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference, and we want you to experience the best today. Ryburn Motor Company, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Motor Company, proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football.
The Lumberjacks find the end zone, and it's Antonio Jordan with the catch, a 34-yard catch.
6 plays, 67 yards, 2 minutes, 32 seconds.
Warren leads at 8-0 here with 8:25. The kickoff goes into the end zone for the automatic touchback, and Dumas will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And that's going to be, their 5th possession of the night? And
yes.
They have started at the 22, the 20, the 18, the 14, and the 3.
Right. It's hard. That's tough on high school.
1st and 10. Jones, empty backfield. They'll go with 3 receivers wide right, a bunch set to the right as well. Jones looking, throwing into the flat. It's tipped and almost intercepted there by Antonio Jordan. Intended out here for Tashawn Henderson in the flat. It was a short route. Antonio jumped it. If it hadn't been overthrown, it was a pick 6 coming.
Yes.
So they'll bring up 2nd down and 10 now for Dumas. From their own 20. They'll stay with trip receivers wide right. The tailback in the pistol formation behind Jones. And that is Tylen Bell. Going to fake it to Bell. Jones keeps it himself straight up the middle. Out over the 25, the 30. He'll have the first down out at the 31-yard line. And that was just a drawn-up quarterback keeper all the way.
Yes. Jones, being the athlete he is, he made it look easy.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats out at their own 31-yard line. Warren leading 8-0, 7:59 to play here in the first half. Again, bunch set, trip receivers wide right. Jones wanting to throw. Warren rushes forward, got him in trouble. He's forced out of the pocket. He's going to be hit at the 30-yard line. Going to be a loss of 1. That'll go down as a sack because it's behind the line of scrimmage, and that was Lewis Woods, a linebacker, coming up to fill the spot and stop Jones for no gain, or actually a loss of 1. There's a flag, however, on the play. So let's see what the flag is all about.
They're talking to Dumas.
All right. Officials discussing it. Personal foul, face mask against the Lumberjacks. So after you had a big stop, you get a face mask call, and that's going to give Dumas another first down out beyond the 40-yard line, out around the 46-yard line. They'll mark off the penalty against Warren. DeWitt was leading Crossett 21-0. 22-0 make it.
Another Warren crosses the neutral zone, so give them 5 more. Warren 60 yards worth of penalties so far in the first half.
We had 55 yards last week.
6 penalties.
It'll be 1st and 5 now for Dumas from Lumberjack territory at the 49-yard line. On first down, he wants to throw. Fires in the fat is complete out there to his favorite wide receiver in Raylan Spratt, and he'll get it right next to the chains, and yeah, he's got the first down.
Spratt, great catch over there.
1st and 10, Bobcats at the Lumberjack 44. 7:08 left to play in the half. Warren leading 8-0. Here goes the 1st and 10 again. Jones again out of the gun. Moves his tail back up to his right side, wanting to throw again. Jacks is going to be hit. Throws, and let's see. Going to be incomplete. Jones got hit.
Jones had pressure coming at him right in his face.
That was Neo. Knocked him down as he released the football. And to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted at the Lumberjack 44-yard line. Twin receivers come wide right, one goes wide left. They got a tight end to the wide side of the field as well. Warren putting 5 men in the box up on the line defensively. They're going to bring the blitz from the outside. Here comes pressure again. He unloads it deep. It's underthrown, and it's going to be incomplete.
That was defensive pass.
No, offensive pass.
I mean, offensive holding's what I would have called.
But nothing called. Warren crowd didn't like it. DeAndre Thomas broke on the football to come back as it was underthrown, and Spratt reached out and grabbed his jersey. It was pretty obvious up here.
Yeah.
And Coach Embry's out on the numbers talking to the official out there. 3rd down and 10. 3rd and long now for the Bobcats. This time Warren will put 4 up on the defensive line. See if they bring a late blitz from the outside. Jones straight drop. Here comes the blitz. He's forced out of the pocket, running to his right. Looking. Jones going to keep it himself. He's at the 40. Going to be run out of bounds. Well short of the first down.
We should have a holding back there.
That's a flag comes in. Back at the line of scrimmage. Holding against Dumas. It would have brought up 4th down and about 4 if Warren declines the penalty, but I'm sure Warren will take the penalty and push them backwards. Warren had good pressure again, though, and they brought the delayed blitz from the outside. Antonio Jordan was coming hard again. They'll mark off the penalty against the Bobcats, and that's going to put it back in Bobcat territory. No. Mark it at the 48 of Warren. 3rd down and 14. So here they go on a 3rd and long again. With the ball on the right hash mark. One receiver goes to the wide side. Bunch set to that side as well. Tight into the formation. Warren showing blitz again. Here it comes. He unloads it over the middle. It's intercepted. Back at the 35. DeAndre Thomas back to the 40. Gets it to block. Now running backwards. Still on his feet and going to be dropped at the 43. We need to keep going north and south. Every time we've tried to go sideways, we've lost rubbish.
It don't work, no.
But it's a turnover against the Bobcats. And that's huge. DeAndre Thomas with the interception. Warren gets the football back with 6:06 left to play in the half. Warren leading 8-0. Warren will take over at the 44. Cam Davis will split wide right. Hadn't heard much out of him tonight. Bunch set to the right side with Antonio and Cam, and bunch set to the left with Miller and Thomas. Put Cam in motion. Going to pitch it to him on the jet sweep around. It's going to be good for a couple of yards. Make it 3. Yeah, 3 yards on the play.
That was Miller, wasn't it?
Nope. Yeah, number 3. You're right. All right, gain of 3, second down and 7. This time Warren spreads the field out on 2nd and 7. Denton throws complete to Thomas at midfield, shakes one tackler, gets it into Dumas territory. Down a couple of yards shy of the first down as he'll get it down close to the 47-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd down and 1 for the Lumberjacks as they'll mark it at the 47. Need to get to the 46 for the first down. Quickly, Warren back to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap the football, leave it with Jackson. Trailing, big hole, got some room at the 40, the 35, pushes a pile forward down to the 29-yard line of Dumas. That's a Milton Insurance first down, and that's a big run by Traylon Jackson there.
A huge run of 22 yards.
Warren quickly going to the hurry up now, back to the line of scrimmage. And Dumas has to call a timeout because they had too many men on the field.
And the officials did not have to stop it because Warren lined right straight up.
American Shifty Corporation, been in business since 1971. They're located at 2101 East Broadway in North Little Rock. They're the biggest and largest transmission and rear end builder in the country. They've been doing it a long time, and they're the best as well. If you've got a big truck, transmission, clutches, rear ends, and differential problems, give them a call at 501-945-0878. It's the number to call the next time you're broke down, and they can come deliver the parts to you, pick up your broken part, clutch, or whatever, and take it back to their shop and get you back on the road or in the woods quicker than anybody else. That's American Shifty Corporation. Number 1 Wash and Shine. If you want your car detailed, give them a call at 820-2171. 7 days a week. They offer pickup and delivery. They've been doing it a long time, and they've been sponsoring Lumberjack football for a long time. We want to thank all of our sponsors. But the next time you need your car cleaned up, call number 1 Wash and Shine at 820-2171. 1st and 10, Lumberjacks from the 29 of Dumas. Denton pumps now, wanting to throw. Looking, ball's hit as he releases it, and it's going to be incomplete. Wow. Getting the pressure there on Denton was number 56. That's 55. I don't have him on my roster, but he's injured on the play as well as he hit Denton just as he released the football. And got his hold of his arm. And when he did, the ball just kind of fluttered down the field like a dying quail. But luckily, it fell to the turf and it was not a turnover. That's number 56 for Dumas. That is Samuel Mondragon, senior for the Bobcats. He's going to get up and trot off the field under his own power. So Warren's going to be looking at 2nd down and 10 from the Dumas 29-yard line. Twin receivers go wide right. That's Cam Davis and A.J. Miller and Thomas wide left. They're going to hand it off to Jackson. Jackson cuts back inside. He'll get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Lumberjacks as Warren quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Denton again hands it off. Jackson bulls his way inside the 20 to the 19. Be very close to the first down. See where they spot the football. It is good for the first down. A Milton Insurance first down. Don't forget the Medicare annual enrollment is coming up from October 15th through the 7th, December the 7th. Another quick handoff to Traylon Jackson. Jackson inside the 10. Trey down to the 6-yard line as he's run out of bounds.
19-yard pickup by Traylon.
And they're picking up Milton Insurance first downs, but bring it back as a holding call against the Lumberjacks. My, oh my. The holding bug has come out tonight.
On everybody.
First down and See where they spot the football. It's going to mark it all the way back to the 22-yard line.
Brings up first in what, 12?
13.
13.
So first and 13 for Warren. We're down to 4:12 left to play here before halftime. Warren leading 8-0. Trey Jackson, the lone setback. Jackson Denton's going to hand it off. This time, nothing there.
He tried to put on the brakes and was going to cut somewhere, and then when he put on the brakes, he just slid.
Making the stop is Timothy Martin, 6'3", 185, playing there on the defensive linebacker spot. It's going to be a loss of 2 on the play, so it'll be second down and 15 now for Warren.
Number 59 coming out for the Lumberjacks, or 58?
58, Bryson Harris.
Bryson.
Second and 15 from the left hash mark. Denton takes a snap, ball blown dead, going to have a false start on the offense. Wow. This seems like the first game of the year instead of the 6th game of the year, doesn't it? With all the penalties.
8 penalties for 75 yards here in the first half.
Warren leads it 8-0. 3:51 left to go in the first half. They'll mark off the penalty. It's back to the 20-yard line. We need to get to the 9 for the first down. Make it the 30-yard line where they spot it. So it's second and 20. Denton, empty backfield, one to throw. Fires one high, intended for Miller down at the 10-yard line, and overthrows him on a post route. That'll stop the clock with 3:31. Warren has all 3 timeouts left here in the first half. Dumas is down to 1. But Warren's looking at 3rd down and 20, leading 8-0. They're in 4-down territory. They're going to go for it no matter what. Need to get to almost the 9-yard line for a first down. Don't have to get it all on this play. Denton, straight drop, has time, looking over the middle. It's almost intercepted. Trying to go to DeAndre Thomas. The defender for Dumas was Marcus Kilgore. But, you know, they're rushing 3. Now they're rushing 4, dropping 7 back in coverage.
And they're dropping the linebackers deeper than a normal drop.
So it's 4th down and 20 for the Lumberjacks. We've turned it over on downs, the first drive of the ball game inside the 20-yard line. Here we go on 4th and 20. Denton throwing it up deep, trying to go for A.J., overthrows him, and going to be incomplete. And again, this Dumas Bobcat defense is for real, David, here in the first half. And Warren hadn't helped themselves with all the penalties either. No. But still, that's the second time tonight they've stopped Warren down deep in Dumas territory. 3:21 to go before half. Warren leads it 8-0. Warren's defense hadn't given up much tonight either. All right. The quarterback is Joseph Jones. He's 6 foot, 180 pounds, and he's an athlete. He'll go empty backfield and 5 wide. Jones won the snap. Flags come in.
Ingram jumped over there. He got in a hurry.
So instead of 1st and 10, it'll be 1st and 5 for the Bobcats as Warren gets in the neutral zone. Oh boy, 1st and 5 from their own 35-yard line. 3:21 left to go before half. They stay in the same formation, 4 wide on one side. It's a bunch set here to the short side of the field. Jones looking to the left, throws out there, it's caught, and he'll get it out close to the 39. Going to be a yard shy of the first down. That's number 5.
Nope, he gave him first down.
Did he? Raylan Spratt on the catch. He got a good spot, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I didn't think he made it to the 40-yard line, but he does. 1st and 10, Bobcats now from their own 40-yard line. They'll go with a bunch set again to the short side. This time it's on the left side of the field. Warren looking, Four-man front defensively. As Jones calling for the snap. Wide receiver screen going to be almost intercepted. Oh, wow.
No, it was intercepted. They blew it dead. False start.
You're right. That was Witherspoon who came up with the interception, but the whistle had blown. He had jumped on it, though, quick.
Yeah. That's Dumas with 50 yards worth of penalties here in the first half.
So the officials hadn't been picking on just one team here tonight, huh? Is that what you're saying?
No. They had.
1st and 15 for Dumas from their own 35-yard line. Jones again calling for the snap. Straight drop, looking to his right. Spratt on a corner route, has his man beat, is caught. There's a flag. He catches it at the 30. Warren's going to hold on to him and bring him down at the 13-yard line, but there's a flag back up field at the 40-yard line.
With them all coming down, that's nope. They won't ask.
Spratt got behind the defender over here as he ran an out and up. And they're talking to Warren.
Warren holding against Dumas.
And then pass interference against Warren.
So we're going to play it all over again.
Replay the down. It'll remain first and be 1st and 15 all the way back at the Dumas 35-yard line. 8-0. Warren trying to hold on here before halftime so they can go in and regroup. As Warren leads at 8-0. 2:23 to go before half. And Dumas is holding on to that one timeout they've got. They stay in empty backfield and 5 wide. Trip receivers come wide right. Twins go wide left. As the ball is on the left hash mark. Jones calling an audible at the line of scrimmage. Now steps back to take the snap. He'll drop straight back. Pressure coming. He unloads it. It's going to be incomplete. He was hit. There's Neo Harding again. Boy, Neo, he's going to know him on a first-name basis tonight.
I think he already does. Neo has stayed in Jones's face all night long.
So
it's one of those when you go in at halftime, you look at your offensive lineman and say, do something. Do something.
Find number 20 and block him. All right, 2nd and 15. Clock stops for the incomplete pass with 1:53 to play before half. They'll stay in the spread, 5 wide. Warren will rush 4. Make it 5. And here comes Witherspoon from the backside, and he'll catch him for the sack. Cody Witherspoon with the sack all the way back at the 27-yard line of Dumas. And now Dumas has to call a timeout. 1:45 to play before halftime. It's 8-0. Lumberjacks have the lead. Witherspoon, David, he came untouched. Warren's been bringing that outside blitz all night long.
This first time they brought Witherspoon. They've been bringing the corner blitz a whole lot with AJ. And that time they changed it up, and they never saw Cody Witherspoon coming.
The loss is all the way back to the 28-yard line. They need to get to midfield, so it's going to be 3rd and 22. 1:45 left to play before half. Dumas took their final timeout of the half. Warren still has 3. A stop here, and I would expect Warren to call a timeout if they can stop them from making a first down.
Yeah.
To get the ball back. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you're on the live stream, thank those kids in the East Lab. Those students volunteer their time. They don't get paid a dime to bring you the live stream, and we want to thank them for making us a part of your broadcast as well by using our audio with their live stream so that you folks far and wide can keep up with the Lumberjacks. All right, we're coming out of the timeout. 3rd down and 22 for Dumas. 1:45 to play before halftime. Warren leading 8-0. Warren's going to show a 4-man front defensively, and again the corner is cheated up like he's going to blitz again. This time they'll have twin receivers wide left. Jones throws a backside screen, complete. Going to be out over the 30 to the 31. A short gain. Warren's going to wrap him up there, as that is Spratt again on the catch. And Warren was able to penetrate the blockers coming out.
Right.
To get in and make the stop on him.
And I think Warren called the timeout then.
There's a minute 37 remaining. Warren will use their first timeout. Warren leading 8-0, wanting to get the football back and try to put some more points on the boards here before halftime. Don't forget our friends at American Shifty Corporation, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football. If you're in the trucking business, you need to know this number, 501-945-0878. They're located at 2101 East Broadway in North Little Rock, but they've been in business since 1971 and have grown to be the largest transmission and rear end builder in the country. Big truck transmissions, clutches, rear ends, differentials, that's their specialty. They also work on skidders and dozers and road graders and heavy equipment. So write the number down, 501-945-0878, and give American Shifty a call the next time you're broke down. Spratt will go back to punt. It's 4th down and 21. Antonio Jordan going back deep for the Lumberjacks. Spratt gets a good snap. End over end kick. Kicks it away from Antonio. He'll chase it down and pick it up at the 26. Up to the 30. He's got some room at the 40, 45, midfield, and going to run out of real estate at the 45-yard line of Dumas.
Great field position for the Lumberjacks. Now, can they do anything with it?
As that was a 43-yard punt, 35-yard return, and the Lumberjacks have a minute 24 and 2 timeouts remaining. Here before halftime, leading 8-0. The offensive line's already out there ready to go. Coach Embry had all his skilled players over here talking to him. Warren will go with trip receivers wide right. And the Andre Thomas over here in man-to-man coverage. Denton, straight drop. They rush 3, throws, and the ball's tipped and going to be intercepted. Getting a hand on it was number 25 for Dumas, Jeremiah Miles. And then his teammate back there, Keon Chafin, scooped the ball for the interception. And Dumas gets it back with a minute 20 to play, but they have no timeouts left. A minute 20 to play before halftime, and Warren leading 8-0.
Your only consolation is how well your defense is played.
Yeah. So Dumas offense will come back out on the field. Warren going to have to stop them again. They'll go empty backfield. A bunch set to the short side of the field. Now one receiver comes wide right. Jones calling for the snap. Gets it, straight drop. Warren rushes 4, forces him out of the pocket. Going to be in trouble. He's going to be sacked, and there's Neo Harding again. His 3rd sack of the night.
And we can't keep up with the number of pressures.
It's going to be a loss of 3 on the play. They cannot stop the clock. So they'll have to try to hurry up, or they'll have to just take their time and elect to go in at halftime here, trailing 8-0, and you got to think, hey, the Dumas has come in here and held the number 1 team in the conference to only 8 points, 1 touchdown on the night in the first half. On 2nd and 13, Jones out of the shotgun. He'll get the snap. Warren bringing pressure, a quick pass, incomplete. Pass intended for Jalen Jones. It was underthrown. That'll stop the clock with 33 seconds. Dumas looking at 3rd down and 13 from their own 30-yard line. Actually, the 31. So 3rd and long. And if you're Warren defensively, just keep everything in front of you.
Right.
Don't let the man get by you.
And Warren has 2 timeouts left.
Yep.
I'd say if they don't gain anything right here, you call a timeout.
Jones will have his lone setback. Bale behind him on 3rd and 13. He's in there for blocking purposes, I'm sure. Here comes the blitz. They're going to hand it off to him. He tries to break it outside. Warren stretches it out, and they're going to throw him for a yard loss back at the 30-yard line. He stays in bounds, and Warren quickly calls the timeout with 25 seconds left to go here before halftime.
Who was that ran?
Number 12, Bell again.
Bell.
It's 4th down and 14. Dumas going to have to punt it. Warren could come after him and try to block it.
I would come closer to setting up the return. AJ's came close twice to breaking it.
Warren called the timeout. Don't forget our friends at Number 1 Wash and Shine. If you need your car cleaned up, they can do a wash job or a complete detail on your car, your pickup, your boat. Doesn't matter, whatever you got. If you got your boat getting ready to put it up for the winter, your ski boat, let them detail it out, put it up all clean. That way it'll be ready to go next spring when you take it out of the garage. 820-2171 is the number. And don't forget they do offer pickup and delivery. And they offer a senior citizens discount, so be sure and ask about that if you're a senior citizen. All right, AJ's back deep. Spratt, no pressure. They're going to try to set up the return. This one's going to hit and take a Dumas roll. Hits at the 30, rolls inside the 15 to the 10, all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Now I think Warren will just fall on it and go in at the half.
13 seconds remain. That was a 72-yard punt and swapped ends of the field.
Yes.
But he got a good roll. So Warren, 1st and 10 from their own 7-yard line. They're going to line up in the shotgun formation. Twin receivers, wide right. Twins come wide left. With 13 seconds left, they're going to hand it off to Traylon. Traylon Jackson out over the 10. Jackson out to the 15. He'll be out close to the 1st down, out close to the 17-yard line. The officials will stop the clock long enough to move the chains. 5 seconds remain. We'll see, and there's an injured player now. So an injury timeout as an injured player for Dumas. Number 52. Javon Baker. The coaches come out to tend to him. He's down about the 5-yard line. There's 5 seconds remaining. They'll start the clock when the official blows it in play. They're going to assist the injured player for Dumas off the field. He's walking gingerly, favoring his right leg, it looks like. So it'll be 1st and 10. That's another Milton Insurance 1st down. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. So we'll see if Warren tries to snap it and do anything with it. Here with 5 seconds remaining in the half, leading 8-0. Coach Embry is going to let time expire, and they're going to head into the locker room with an 8-point lead over the Dumas Bobcats here at halftime, 8-0. Warren scored a safety as they had Dumas pinned back deep in their own territory. They fumbled it in the end zone. The quarterback threw it out of the back of the end zone for the safety. Warren managed to put together one scoring drive that was 67 yards, had a 34-yard pass completion to Antonio Jordan. 2-point conversion was no good, and that's where we stand here at halftime. 8-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We'll be back in a moment.
Legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant from Fordyce, Arkansas once said, "It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters." Congratulations to all the players and coaches who have put in the hours in the summer, in the weight room, in the film room, and on the practice field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school athletics prepare us for victories on and off the field.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Shop these specials and more during the Super Value Weekend Blowout Sale and save. Price is good through Sunday. Oscar Mayer Basic Lunchables, 3-ounce package, just 98 cents. Essential Everyday Cheese, Chunks, or Shreds, 16-ounce package, 2 for $5. Hunt's Manwich Sauce, a 15-ounce can, only 98 cents. Kindle Charcoal, a 15-pound bag, is just $4.98. It's the Super Value Weekend Blowout Sale at Super Value Foods in Warren.
The year was 1887. The average wage in the United States was 13 cents an hour, and milk cost just 28 cents per gallon. That same year, Union Bank opened its doors for business. This is Randy Rawls of Union Bank. A lot has changed over the past 135 years, but one thing that hasn't changed is our commitment to you, our customers, and our community to provide fast, friendly service for all your banking needs. So call me at 226-2035 or come by one of our many convenient locations and let us show you why we've been in business for so many years. Union Bank, growing with you for over 135 years. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, is one of the oldest body shops in Warren, so it makes sense when you need vehicle damage repair that they're the place to go. Using top-of-the-line replacement parts, the professionals at James Glass and Body Shop can restore your vehicle to tip-top condition. And James Glass and Body Shop is the only full-service glass shop in Warren. They custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. So the next time you need professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
Back here at halftime, Lumberjacks lead it 8-0 over the Dumas Bobcats here at homecoming, and got a great crowd on hand to witness this ball game here for homecoming and the royalty, and all fixed to be introduced here at halftime. Queen O'Neill,
yes,
is the queen, and her court will all be introduced here to the crowd. Glad you're with us, and those of you watching at home, thanks for joining us. And again, thank the East Lab. Those students volunteer their time to learn a skill and a trade, and they're up there doing that, filming to bring the live stream wherever you may be. As we are at halftime, it's 8-0. Lumberjacks have the lead. Warren scored first with a safety. Dumas was pinned deep in their own territory. They had a bad snap in the end. And back, Joseph Jones just scooped it out of the back of the end zone for the 2-point safety. Warren's only scoring drive was 6 plays, went 67 yards. Antonio Jordan caught a pass from Jackson Denton. Antonio carried it in on his own from about the 15-yard line out. He took a couple of defenders with him into the end zone. Warren went for 2 and was unsuccessful. So that's where we stand, 8-0 our score here, as the Dumas defense has played to the occasion. Warren's defense has played well. Been a lot of penalties on both sides, and that's hard to get any rhythm going on offense when you have holding calls and all false starts and start behind the sticks. We're at halftime. It's 8-0. We'll take a break and come back with the numbers for you here at half when we return in just a moment.
Award-winning E-class. Over the years, Isis has been a Warren High School cheerleader and a member of the track and field team. Outside of school, Isis enjoys being in the youth group at church, being a theater volunteer, donating to Red Cross, assisting with the Bradley County pickup, and handing out turkeys during Thanksgiving. She is being escorted tonight by her father. Presenting Maid Ashlyn Reed Crawford. Maid Ashlyn is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Lindsay Crawford. She holds a 4.0 GPA for her high school career, served as head graduation attendant for the class of 2023, and is on track to be a medical completer. Ashlyn has been a member of Beta Club all 4 years of high school, is a current member of the National Honor Society, OSHA, and Junior Rhetorian. Last year, she served as the junior class representative on student council and was the secretary and treasurer for her class. Ashlyn was also a member of the Founders Award-winning E-Class. She has cheered for the Lumberjacks the last 5 years, where she was nominated for All-American each year and is a 3-year letterman. Ashlyn also played softball for 3 years. During her sophomore year, Ashlyn was elected head waitress for the junior and senior prom. She
served for 2 years on the yearbook staff and is a member of SCA and Emmanuel Baptist Church. She is being escorted tonight by her father. Presenting Maid Sarah Nicole Forrest. Maid Sarah Nicole Forrest is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Robert Forrest and Miss Rebecca Forrest. Sarah has maintained a 4.0 GPA all 4 years of high school. Sarah is also a member of FCA, Beta Club, Junior Rhetorian, and serves as this year's East Student Champion. Sarah has cheered for the Lumberjacks for the past 5 years, where she was nominated and made the All-American team each year. She is also a 3-year letterman for cheer. She currently serves as this year's cheerleading co-captain. During her sophomore year, Sarah was elected a prom waitress, and last year she was a head graduation attendant for the class of 2023. She is also a member of the Backwoods Trap Shooting Team. Sarah is an active member of Crossroads Missionary Baptist Church and participates in food distribution every Wednesday during summer break. Sarah also is an AmeriCorps member at ABC Preschool. She is being escorted tonight by her brother, Blake Forrest. Presenting Maid Anna Grace Mitchell. Maid Anna Grace is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Robert and Catherine Mitchell. She has held a 4.0 GPA throughout high school. She has been a member of Beta Club every year and is currently a member of National Honor Society and Junior Rhetorian. Anna Grace is on track to becoming a medical completer at CDEC and is CPR certified. Last year, Anna served as head graduation attendant for the class of 2023 and was part of the Founders Award-winning East class. She is also a current member of FCA, was a member of the Drama Club her freshman and sophomore years, and a Field USA member during her junior and senior year. Anna also served on the yearbook staff during her sophomore and junior years. During her freshman year, Anna was a letterman for the Lady Jack soccer team. She also lettered in tennis last year and is continuing to play her senior year. Anna cheered on the Lumberjacks during her sophomore and junior years, where she lettered each year. She is a member of the Hebron Church and Emmanuel Baptist Youth Group. Anna also completed MASH camp at Bradley County Medical Center this summer. She is being escorted tonight by her grandfather, Albert Miller. Presenting Maid Addison Claire Ross. Maid Addison is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Sean and Amanda Ross. She holds a 4.0 GPA and has been a member of Beta Club all 4 years of high school. She is a current member of National Honor Society and HOSHA. Addison is on track to being a medical completer at CDEC. For 2 years, she lettered playing for the Lady Jack softball team. Addison is also a member of the First Free Will Baptist Church of Dumas. She is being escorted tonight by her father. Presenting Maid Jayla Strickland. Maid Jayla is the daughter of Miss Shafrida Strickland and Mrs. Tremaine Watson. She has earned certifications in OSHA 10, FEMA, CPR, boat safety, and stop to bleed. Jayla was recognized at the Renaissance Award ceremony for having a 3.0 or higher GPA. She volunteered her time with OHS picking up trash, has served on homecoming committee, is a current East student, and character coach. She is being escorted tonight by her father. Presenting May Jolie Ryan Trussell. May Jolie is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Kenny and Angie Trussell. She is an honor student and is currently in the National Honor Society. Jolie has been in Beta Club, FCA, Field USA, OSHA, and completed MASH camp at Bradley County Medical Center. She served as a prom waitress during her sophomore year. Jolie is a 3-year member of the Lady Jack softball team, where she lettered for 2 years. Last year, Jody was part of the Founders Award-winning E class. She is a member of Central Membership Baptist Church and Emmanuel Baptist Church Youth Group. Outside of school, Jody works for ABC Preschool's after-school program. She also enjoys volunteering for the Fireman's Ball, Hope Place Gala, the Call, and the Hippie program. She is being escorted tonight by her father. Presenting May Natalia Elisa Woods. May Natalia is the daughter of Mr. Paul Harrison and Mrs. Martha Harrison. She has CPR and stop-to-bleed certifications through CBED. She has also completed health sciences and is an E student. Throughout her high school career, Natalia has been a 4-year member of the Lady Jacks track and field team, where she led her for 2 years. She is being escorted tonight by her father. Will you please stand for the presentation of your 2023 Warren Lumberjack Homecoming Queen, Victoria Wynn O'Neill, and remain standing until the Queen Victoria has reached her seat. Queen Victoria Wynn O'Neill is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Ricky and Ann O'Neill. Victoria has a 4.0 GPA and has been in Beta Club throughout her high school career. Last year, she served as head graduation attendant for the class of 2023. This summer, Victoria attended Girl State, where she was elected as a senator. Victoria is currently a member of the National Honor Society and a junior rhetorian. She is on track to becoming a business completer. Victoria has been a member of FCA for 4 years and is currently serving as this year's president. She was a 2-year member of FBLA and served as editor of the yearbook during her sophomore and junior years. Victoria also served as president of her class during her freshman, junior, and senior years. For student council, Victoria was a class representative for her freshman and sophomore years, was elected vice president her junior year, and currently serves as president. She has been an E student for 4 years. During her sophomore and junior year, she was selected to the leadership photography team by the East Initiative and served as student champion during her junior year. Victoria is a 3-year letterman for the Lumberjack soccer team and was awarded most consistent player during her sophomore year. During her junior year, she was named the Kulindo Hokin Lady of the Match and was awarded most defensive player. She is also a 3-year letterman for tennis and currently serves as captain of the tennis team. Victoria has been a Lumberjack cheerleader the past 5 years. She is a 4-time All-American nominee and made the team 1 year. During her junior year, she was awarded the Pennant Forward Award and was named All-State Cheerleader. During her senior year, Victoria was invited to try out for the National Cheerleaders Association staff. Victoria has been a member of the Warren Wade swim team for 12 years at the YMCA, where she has earned numerous awards, including High Point Awards in her age division and the Becky Bott Euro Hustle Award. She has qualified for the Junior Olympics the majority of her years, swimming and competed in 4. Victoria is an active member of the First United Methodist Church. She is being escorted tonight by her father. Queen Victoria's town barrier today is Rebecca Rivera. She is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Filiberto and Louise Rivera. Her ball bearer is Luis Morales, the son of Miss Monica Morales and Jorge Morales. It is my pleasure to present to you the 2023 Warren Lumberjack Homecoming Queen, Victoria O'Neill, her royal escort, and her royal court. We would like to extend a special thanks to Anna Booth Flores and Gifts and the Warren Booster Club. Thank you.
Warren High School float winners to announce. In fourth place, we have the freshman float. In third place, we have the senior float. In second place, we have the sophomore float. In first place was the Warren High School juniors. May I have your attention, please? Would Drayden
as the Lumberjacks lead here at halftime, 8-0. Dumas is starting to make their way out of the dressing rooms. Warren, I'm sure they're getting an earful from Coach Embry.
Coach Embry isn't near through with what he's wanting to say.
As the Lumberjacks lead here at halftime, 8-0 over Dumas. We'll take another break and be back with more Lumberjack football here at halftime right after this timeout.
Deal lets you choose from the Sonic Cheeseburger, Chicken Sandwich, or Footlong Chili Cheese Coney. Any two for $7. So you can mix and match a deliciously melty Sonic Cheeseburger and a crispy chicken sandwich with the perfect amount of pickles. Or you can pair that brioche topped chicken sandwich with the Footlong Chili Cheese Coney you've been craving. Either way, you'll get 2 mouth-watering Sonic items for one great price. It might be the greatest pairing since cherry and limey. Sonic 2 for $7 deal. Tax not included. See menu for details. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-in.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Motor Company in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArcLaMiss without any penalties for tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference, and we want you to experience the best today. Ryburn Motor Company, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Motor Company, proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football. This week, during the Super Value Weekend Blowout Sale, you'll find prices effective good through Sunday on Brian Bologna, 12-ounce package, just 98 cents. Grillmaster Beef Patties, 5-pound box, just $8.98. Russet Potatoes, an 8-pound bag, 2 for $5. Bar S Corn Dogs, 14-count box, just $4.98. An essential everyday pourable salad dressing, 8-ounce bottle, 3 for $5. It's the Super Value Weekend Blowout Sale in Warren at Super Value Foods.
Hello, this is Kerry Hartness with Union Bank and Trust. Are you looking to get a loan for a car, truck, ATV, camper, tractor, or boat? If so, I can help you with fast closing times, competitive rates, and service after the loan that can't be beat. For over 135 years, Union Bank has helped the people of Monticello and Southeast Arkansas with their lending and banking needs. So stop by my office or call me at 870-460-6400 and let me show you how easy the lending process can be. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC, financing with approved credit.
8-0 our score here at halftime. Both teams have made their way out of the dressing room. David, the Lumberjacks will get the football to start the third quarter. Dumas won the opening tip, the toss, and elected to get the football. Warren's defense shut them out. Warren and Dumas both have had troubles with the little yellow hanky out there on the field tonight. So we'll see if they got that corrected, and both teams have got that corrected. But Warren just never could get in a rhythm because of the penalties.
No rhythm, and, if you're the two teams, if you're Warren, you've got to feel a little urgency there. If you're Dumas, you're saying, hey, we're within one touchdown and a 2-point conversion of this being a tied football game. Of course, Dumas coaches aren't pretending like this is a victory because it's halftime. But anyway, the pressure is on Warren, not on Dumas.
Yeah, they got to come out and make something happen here.
Yes.
Early in the third quarter against this Dumas team. Kind of like last week with Crossett when they got back into the ball game, and you think Warren should have been up by 3 scores. But instead, we had a tie ball game going into the fourth quarter, and you left a team like Crossett, who is good, hang around, and they felt like they had a chance to win there at the end.
The longer a team hangs around with you, the better their chances become of beating you.
We want to thank our friends at American Shifty Corporation for being a sponsor of Lumberjack football. Remember, if you're in the trucking business, heavy equipment operator, or the logging business, you need to know American Shifty Corporation's numbers, 501-945-0878. They were founded in 1971, and they've grown to be the largest truck, transmission, and rear-end rebuilder in the country. They service all of Arkansas, parts of Oklahoma, Missouri, Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, and Texas, all around the surrounding states. But they've grown to be that way because they are the best, and they can get you back on the road or back in the woods quicker than anybody else. So the next time you have big truck or heavy equipment problems with transmissions, clutches, rear ends, differentials, give them a call at 501-945-0878. Number one, Wash and Shine. Hey, they do a great job on cleaning up your car. If you don't feel like cleaning up your car this weekend, it's going to be a beautiful weekend to get out and do some yard work. Give them a call. Let them clean it up for you and have your ride all nice and shiny and ready to ride in. That's number one, Wash and Shine, 820-2171. They do offer free pickup and delivery. A senior citizen discount is also available. All right, the Lumberjacks are going to get the football. Cam Davis is going to go back deep for Warren. We'll see DeAndre Thomas and Tremont Miller as the two up backs. I don't see AJ out there on the field. He's usually on the return. Yeah, he's one of the up backs. Up near the 40. They're going to kick it deep and away from everybody and out of bounds. And Warren could make them re-kick. Or they can take it at the 35-yard line.
Coach Embry has displayed often that he will make you re-kick it.
I think they're going to accept it at the 35. I think he's eager to get his offense.
He wants the football right now.
Get his offense back out on the field. So Warren will get it 1st and 10. Nope. He's going to make them re-kick
it.
Nope,
they're spotting it.
At the 40-yard line, though.
Is that where? No, it didn't go out of bounds there.
I didn't see a penalty flag, but they'll get it at 1st and 10 at the 40, and quickly Warren comes to.
Now, Dumas over there asked him why
they're spotting it at the 40. It should be at the 35.
35, yes.
But, I think this is the same officiating crew we had for the Stuttgart game that spotted the kickoff
at the 25.
At 25 instead of the 20, but they're going to leave it at the 40-yard line. They explain things to the coaches over there at Dumas. I'm not sure.
Who knows?
No, we're going to back it up to the 35.
Finally.
Here we go. 8-0, Warren with the lead. And Warren will have the football to start the second half finally. Here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Jackson Denton, the freshman quarterback, going to take a high snap. He hands it off. Traylon Jackson, big hole, 40, 45. Denton has a Milton Insurance first down all the way out at the 47-yard line. A run of 12, make it, 12 yards on the play. And Traylon had a big hole to run through that
Yes,
time.
he did. I think this is the plan you've got to work on, is just pound the football a little at Dumas. Because we've said their defense a little undersized.
1st and 10. Again, handoff Jackson. Jackson looking for a hole, finds a small one. He's across midfield. As he'll gain 3, and that's all, then he's driven backwards. But he'll get it inside Bobcat territory to the 49. And that's where Warren will have it. 2nd down and 7. Warren, no huddle, back up on the line of scrimmage. Cam Davis, AJ split wide right. Thomas and Miller go wide left. Denton again out of the shotgun. Again, a straight handoff up there to Jackson. Jackson across the 45, inside the 45, all the way down to the 41-yard line. He'll move the chains, and that's another Milton Insurance first down for all your insurance needs. Give them a call at 352-2155. That's Patrick and Skip Milton with Milton Insurance. First and 10, Lumberjacks. Quickly, they snap it again. Another handoff. Jackson, big hole, left side, inside the 40 to the 35, all the way down to the 34-yard line.
7-yard pickup.
All they got to say his knee went down, David, at the 36.
Okay, so a 6-yard pickup.
Second down for the Lumberjacks. Warren keeping it all on the ground here to start the third quarter. Again, another handoff. Jackson straight ahead. Jackson, big hole at the 30. Jackson down to the 26-yard line. And how about that? The third Milton Insurance first down of this drive, and it's all Traylon Jackson on the ground.
So far, that offensive line is making life easy to run behind.
Quickly snap it again, hand it off again to Traylon. Traylon dances around, finally sees a seam. He'll get it inside the 25, down to the 21. And Traylon picks up 5 on that carry. So it'll be second down and 5. No huddle, hurry up offense. Warren back on the ball. This time they want to throw it. Throw a pass complete to Antonio. Stiff arms a man at the 15. He's bumped out of bounds at the 14-yard line. As Antonio, nice catch, a nice little run, and another Milton Insurance first down.
7-yard pickup.
Don't forget that the Medicare annual enrollment is from October 15th through December the 7th, and Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance can help you get signed up for the right coverage you need. Just give him a call at 352-2155 if you're turning 65 here shortly. Jackson gets the call. Traylon going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, and no gain that time. Orange set on running the football here, though, to establish the running game, aren't they? No gain. It'll be second down and 10. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line of Dumas. Warren leading 8-0. First drive of the third period. Denton, again, throws a screen, and it's going to be complete. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. Antonio Jordan. That was a skinny post pattern.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to Cam Davis, who was wide open. He got it to Antonio there in a crowd. Antonio catches his second touchdown of the night. And the Lumberjacks come out with an opening drive of 65 yards and go up 14-0. Juarez is on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Cornish. Reese Cornish snaps down. The kick's on its way. It's a little short and weak looking, but it goes through the uprights. Warren leads at 15-0. We're back after this timeout.
Involved in a vehicle accident, take it to James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren. James Glass and Body Shop has been in the auto body repair business longer than anybody else in town and can make your vehicle look like new again. James Glass and Body Shop is the full-service glass shop in Warren. They can custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. For professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren.
Are you needing some new furniture? Main Event Furniture in Warren at 610 North Martin Street in Warren has just received lots of new items and furniture accent pieces on market. You'll find name brands like Mayo and Best made right here in the USA. Ashley, Serenity Sleep Mattresses, Avenue Home, and 49 West. They're open Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 12. Or by appointment only after hours, and deliveries available. Just go by Main Event Furniture, 610 North Martin, or call 226-6511.
Juarez will kick it off. It'll be fielded at the 5 and return. That's Spatty at over this 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Midfield. He's going to go all the way. A 95-yard kickoff return for the Dumas Bobcats. As Raylan Spratt caught it over in the right corner, took off across the left side, hit the Dumas sideline, and he was gone.
That was caused by a line drive kickoff. He was 20 yards on the run before the first Warren defender was able to get there.
And just like that, the Bobcats are back in it. It's 15-6. Warren leads it. Dumas will go for 2 here to try to make it a 7-point ball game. Nope, they're going to attempt the extra point. The quarterback does the holding. That's the reason I thought they were going to go for 2, because he was still out there. Their kicker is on. Miguel Chavez, a senior left-footed soccer-style kicker for the Bobcats. As he gets set. And the extra point. The snap's down. The kick is on its way. Almost blocked. It goes through the uprights. And no good. That didn't go through. All right. No good. 15-6. Lumberjacks lead it by 9. We're back in just a moment.
When it comes to healthcare, I want the best. We all want the best. The best doctors, the latest treatments. But what if you could have all that in a caring place close to home, where your support goes back into the community? Where can you find healthcare with that level of care? Bradley County Medical Center. Hometown people taking care of our hometown.
Community right there, just like you.
In 1901, Main Street in Warren was still dirt. Electricity was mostly non-existent, and the Model T Ford didn't start production until 1908. Families coming to town traveled in wagons, and Warren Bank started business. Thomas Frazier's great-grandfather was on that original board 123 years ago, and the Frazier family is still serving you today. We're still locally owned, serving local folks with all the banking needs. We are Warren Bank and Trust.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Dumas kicks it off. It's picked up by Cam Davis at the 15, out of the 20, the 25. Got to get it out close to the 31-yard line, make it the 33-yard line before he's finally stopped there. But, you know, Warren didn't get the big kickoff return that they wanted, but their offense marched down the field their last possession.
9 plays, 65 yards, 2 minutes, 28 seconds, but Dumas got the momentum right back.
Yeah, it was a 95-yard kickoff return by their return specialist, Raylan Spratt. He's just a junior. We're going to have to see him another year. Warren will snap it. They hand it off, and that's going to be Ingram. Ingram out over the 35. They keep it on the ground as he'll carry it out close to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 by Jordan Ingram. It'll make it 2nd down and 3 now from their own 40. 8:53 left to go here in this third quarter. Warren leading 15-6. Denton out of the shotgun. Ingram, the lone setback. Handed off to Ingram again. Ingram, this time he's met in the backfield and not going to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a yard. As that time, Dumas, they had the penetration. There was 3 guys behind Warren's offensive line.
Yes.
So it'll bring up 3rd down and 4 now for Warren. Dumas in the first half was a 3-man front. They've got a 3-man front defensively now. The linebackers are cheating up. Here comes the 3rd down and 4 for Warren. Coach Embry changes the play. He looked over the defense. On 3rd and 4, Denton calling for the snap. Twin receivers to either side, wants to throw. Denton throws. He's complete. Leandre at the 45, the 40, breaks away at the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. Leandre Thomas. He had a huge game last week with over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. And tonight he's had a couple of big catches.
Yes.
And that one there is what we expected to see out of Warren in the first half. Wow. Leandre Thomas. He turned on the Jets, too, didn't he?
He did. He just ran off and left them.
So Warren goes up 21-6 with 7:47 to play here in the third quarter. They've scored twice already here in the third quarter. Of course, Dumas with that kickoff return a moment ago. Juarez set to try the extra point. Reese Cornish does the holding. Everybody's set. Snap is down. The kick's on its way and blocked. It's blocked by Dumas. It's no good. So 21-6. Lumberjacks still lead. We're back in just a moment.
Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it. They've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
You might not be a celebrity, but you still can be a star. South Arkansas College in El Dorado gives you the opportunity to learn, grow, and succeed in an environment where you are treated as the important person you are. The star in our logo is a reminder of what you mean to us. South Arkansas College in El Dorado, a place where you can shine. Visit southark.edu/info.
All right, Spratt back deep. Dumas or Warren will kick it off and not going to kick it to him. They kick it over the other side. Returned at the 20, going to be caught by Cam Davis and thrown down at the 20-yard line. Actually, they threw him down back at the 17. They give him his forward progress up to the 20. As that was Tylen Bell on the return. I think Coach Embry said, whatever you do, Juarez, don't kick it to Spratt.
We're not kicking it deep. He's getting on his deep kickoffs tonight, he's getting no height, so you're getting no coverage. That way he got the football up in the air and Warren could cover.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats from their own 20-yard line. They still start this drive back deep in their own territory. Yes. 7:38 to play, third quarter. Warren leading 21-6. First offensive possession for the Bobcats here in the second half. Jones out of the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off at Bale. He's got it over the left side, and he's got nowhere to go. I think he loses a yard. There's Neo Harding again. In on the stop for the Lumberjacks. It's going to be a loss on the play of 1. Second down and 11 for the Bobcats. They'll go with twin receivers wide right, a tight end to the wide side of the field as well. One receiver comes wide left. Tremont Miller's got him in man-to-man coverage. Jones out of the shotgun, blitz coming from the corner. He unloads the pass. It's caught by Spratt at the 30, at the 40, up to midfield, cuts up, and he's going to be tripped up at Lumberjack territory at the 48-yard line. DeAndre Thomas was the defender over there, and he broke on the football, and David, he just missed it by inches. And that allowed Spratt to make the catch, and then the big run after that.
But that was Birch, wasn't it, with the tackle?
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10, Bobcats at the Lumberjack 47-yard line. Ball on the right hash mark. Again, Jones out of the shotgun. They'll move Bale up. Jones wanted to throw again. Another wide out. It's complete. This one down to the 42. Is just going to be caught again, and that's Spratt. This time, Tremont Miller defending on the play. It'll be a pickup of about 6 on the play. Make it 5. It'll be 2nd down and 5 as they spot it at the 42 of Warren.
Dumas going to have to throw the football and protect. They've got to protect Jones and throw the football because so far tonight they've been unable to run at all.
2nd and 5. This time the ball on the left hash mark. They go with twin receivers wide right. One comes wide left. Bale again moves up on the right side of his quarterback. Jones looking right, throws. This one's underthrown. That one just hit the turf. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 now for the Bobcats.
You know they're in 2-down territory here. They're going to go for it on 4th down if there is a 4th down.
21-6. Lumberjacks have the lead. Bobcats shuffle some folks in and out. So 3rd down and 5 here. Big 3rd down for this series. I mean, this is the first offensive series for Dumas.
Yes.
Here in the second half. They'll go empty backfield and 4 wide. Warren showing the blitz coming from the outside. They bring it. Jones in trouble is going to be sacked. The ball comes out of bounds and goes out of bounds. Back at the 37, make it the 39-yard line. Dumas will maintain possession. But you had Woods coming, you had Weatherspoon coming, and Jones I don't know how I think he just slung it out of bounds.
He was going to try to get an incompletion, and then the tackle itself forced the football out.
So the loss is all the way back to the 39-yard line.
And it's no longer 4-down territory.
No, they're back at their own 39. Need to get to the Lumberjack 37 for the first down. So 4th and 30. Spratt will punt it away. Antonio's going to field it at the 20. Antonio breaks one tackle. He's got a block. He's at the 40, 45. Still on his feet. And ball came loose and will go out of bounds. So, but it'll stay with Warren at the Dumas 47-yard line. And Antonio, I think if he hadn't lost the football, he might have got more yardage than that.
Could have.
But he lost a handle on it.
Football be marked at the 47
of Dumas.
You can't fumble forward.
No, the 40. Yeah, marked it at the 46 of Warren. You're right. 1st and 10, Warren at the 46. Denton out of the shotgun, wanting to throw on first down. Looking over the middle fence, Traylon Jackson out of the backfield. He'll catch it at the 50, fall forward to the 49 of Dumas. That'll be a gain of 5 on the play. That time they just snuck Jackson out of the backfield underneath the linebackers.
Circled him out.
So 2nd down and 5. Warren leading 21-6. Warren. Handoff, Jackson inside the 45. He'll have a Milton Insurance first down all the way down to the 42-yard line of the Bobcats. They'll move the chains, and again, that's a Milton Insurance first down.
6-yard pickup.
DeWitt leading Cross at 25-0 in the 4th quarter. First and 10, Lumberjacks at the 41 of Dumas. Denton hands it off to Jackson again. Trey inside the 40, cuts back down to the 36-yard line. He'll be down there. That'll be another gain of 5. Star City up on Helena, 44-6.
Star City taking out their frustration, aren't they?
Yeah, the first win of the season for the Bulldogs of Star City. Warren looking at 2nd down and 5. Denton, straight drop, has time. Again, dumps it off underneath. That's Trey Jackson. He's at the 30, the 25, 20, the 15. Carrying folks with him. A flag comes in at the end as he'll carry it down to the 6-yard line.
Either got to be a face mask.
And we're going to tack on some yardage toward the end of it. As Traylon Jackson you talked about it in the first half. Dumas was dropping their linebackers, but they're dropping them about 15 yards off the football. So that allows that underneath play right there.
Wide open.
As Warren will look at 1st and goal to go. As they mark off the penalty, face mask against the Bobcats. Ball will be spotted at the 5-yard line. Denton is going to hand it off. That's going to be Miller. Miller on the end around at the 5 to the pylon. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. Tremont Miller on the end around. Outruns the defense and finds the pylon right there in the corner.
It was Pratt.
Okay. Well, he plays both ways. You're right.
Yes, he does.
He runs a lot.
He stays on the field. He does their punting. He returns kickoffs.
And he just returned one 95 yards.
Right.
So he's ran a lot tonight. All right, here comes the extra point. Snaps down, the kick's on its way. This time Juarez puts it through. 28-6, Lumberjacks lead it. We'll be back in just a moment.
Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here.
Joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring, and wishing them the best.
Ever feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Warren will kick it off. It's a sky kick. Caught up at the 35. Returned up to the 41-yard line as a short return by Dumas. Warren up 28-6. And David, as we mentioned, Warren has scored on all three possessions here in the third quarter.
Every time Warren's touched football this quarter, they've scored.
All right. It'll be Dumas football, 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
You had a DeWitt score?
The DeWitt score was 20. Yeah, I did. What'd you ask for? 25-0 over Crossett in the fourth quarter, start of the fourth quarter.
It doesn't necessarily surprise me DeWitt is ahead. It surprises me that they're blowing Crossett out.
And shut them out.
Shut them out.
1st and 10, Dumas. Jones wanting to throw. Pressure coming. He unloads it complete out here in the flat, out over the 45, midfield, close to the first down marker. He'll have it at the Lumberjack 48-yard line. As making the catch this time is going to be Vincent Corey. And Jones, even under the pressure, he's still pretty accurate. He stays in there, doesn't he?
He delivered it.
1st and 10, Bobcats at the Lumberjack 48-yard line. 28-6. Warren, it was 8-0 at halftime. Warren has scored 3. Dumas had a 95-yard kickoff return, their only score of the game. Jones wanted to sling it again. It's intercepted. J.D. Tillman at the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 15, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds down inside the 15 at the 12-yard line.
You know, J.D. has got his hands on the football a lot, tipping it and everything. That time he was perfect.
He was playing that linebacker spot, drifted right in front of that one. Yeah, we made him our player of the game last week for the breakups that he had, the 10 balls he had defensively against Crossett. J.D. Tillman, a senior, gets the interception, and the Lumberjacks are back in business, knocking on the door inside the red zone at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10, Lumberjacks. Warren leading 28-6. And now Warren going to leave Ingram in at running back this time as Jackson comes up. Going to hand it off to Ingram. Ingram tries to go to the outside. He's caught into a short gain, if any gain at all. And now a flag down in the end zone as Antonio Jordan and one of the Dumas players were really going at it. It was a long way from the ball, from the action. The officials, after the play was blown dead, saw it and then threw the flag.
It wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't offset, because most of the time that stuff does. We'll wait and see, but
it happened in the end zone. Antonio Jordan and the defensive cornerback over there, that was number 22, Keon Chafin. Personal foul against Dumas. Personal foul against Warren. Also, and we will replay first down. So mark it back out at the 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 11. Warren can't pick up a first down inside the 1. With 3:46 left to go, clock starts here in the third quarter. We still got another quarter left. 15 more minutes of football to go. Ingram, the lone setback. Hands it off, cut play action. Want to throw it into the end zone, touchdown, Antonio Jordan. Antonio, he's 6'4". You talked about it on the pregame show. Dumas is secondary. 5'11", they're tallest one. I think the man on him was only 5'9". That time he just stepped right in front of him on a quick post route. And Antonio Jordan gets his first touchdown of the night.
Off of J.D. Tillman's pick.
That set up the touchdown. All right. Juarez back on to attempt the extra point. 34-6 our score. Reese Cornish does the holding. He's all set. Gets a good snap. Kicks on its way, and it is good. 35-6. Lumberjacks lead it with 3:28 to play in the third. We're back in just a moment.
Your school spirit with a First State Bank Spirit Card. First State Bank offers instant issue Spirit debit cards for Warren, Hampton, and Hermitage schools. No wait, no delay. 24/7 access to your funds. Show your school spirit. The First State Bank Spirit debit card from First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Call 226-2601 for more information.
Hello, Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the Order Now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, near you see all the pictures and equipment. Oh, yeah, and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
35-6. The Lumberjacks have scored quick and often here in this third quarter.
That one play, 12 yards, 27 seconds, scored on all 4 possessions in the second half.
That touchdown set up by the J.D. Tillman interception that was returned to the 11-yard line. We got a new kicker. Going to sky kick this one high. Fair catch going to be called for at the 23-yard line, the 22-yard line. That's where Dumas will start. As our kicker that time was number 24, Miguel Mendoza. Got to handle the kickoff duties for the Lumberjacks. And, you know, Warren led at halftime 8-0. Penalized a bunch. Both teams
80
were
yards worth
in the first half.
And Dumas still had their bulk of 50 yards.
Yeah. Here in the second half, hadn't seen that many flags.
1.
First and 10 for the Bobcats at their own 23-yard line. Jones, the quarterback, out of the shotgun. Going to hand it off. Bale takes it to the right side, stretches it out, and he's going to get a yard maybe out over the right side. There's Tillman on the defense. Also coming up for the Lumberjacks is number 5, and that is Aaron Davis coming up to make the stop, playing the defensive outside there. Second down and 10. No gain on that play. Second down and 10 for the Bobcats. Jones again will work out of the shotgun. Bale, the lone setback. Twin receivers come wide left. They got a tight end to the short side. On the right, Jones one to throw. Warren rushes 4, forces him out of the pocket. Ball's loose on the ground. Jones will fall on it himself as he's going to go down at the line of scrimmage. And there's Jordan Ingram to make the stop on him along with Woods. Lewis Woods came up to help Jordan Ingram. But no gain on the play, so it'll be second down and 10.
We've talked about Lewis Woods. Season started, we had no clue who he was or anything. But as this season's progressed, he's played better and better.
He's just a sophomore. Third down and 10 for the Bobcats. 2:37 to play in the third. Empty backfield and 4 wide. Straight drop back by Jones. Has time. Throws into the flat. Is going to be caught as he's falling to the turf at the 26-yard line. So a gain of only 2. Make it 3 on the play. Making the catch out there is Fitzpatrick Beeler. It'll bring up 4th down and 7 for the Bobcats. We got to find out who their second string punter is because Spratt has not come back into the ball game yet. So their second string punter is going to be number 16. That's Timothy Martin. Antonio Jordan back deep for the Lumberjacks. 35-6. Warren on top. Bobbles a snap. No pressure, though. He'll get an end-over-end kick. Going to hit it midfield. Take a Dumas roll inside the 45 down to the 40-yard line. And that's where Warren will start. 1st and 10. But again, Warren's played the field position game all night. Dumas, their average starting position was inside the 20 in the first half. Hadn't been much better in the second half.
No.
And Warren has started up close to midfield several times. And Warren has scored on all 4 possessions here in this third quarter. All right. Trey Jackson back in at running back. Thomas and Miller split wide left. Davis and Jordan come wide right. Jordan wanted to throw, wanted to dump it off again underneath. This time it's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Getting a hand on it was Timothy Martin. He came up and I don't know if Jackson Denton ever saw him.
I don't think so. That's Denton's first incompletion of the second half.
2nd down, 10 for the Lumberjacks. Clock stopped with 1:42 left to go in the third quarter. As the Lumberjacks have it on the right hash mark, moving to left, from left to right here in this third quarter, from north to south. Denton out of the gun, calling for the snap, wanting to throw again, looking, throws over the middle's complete, and DeAndre across midfield. He'll get it down to the 45-yard line, going to be stood up there. They'll blow it dead at the 45-yard line. That's good for a Milton Insurance first down. Give them a call at 352-2155 for all your insurance needs. That's Patrick and Skip Milton with Milton Insurance. Warren quickly back to the line. 1st and 10. Denton wanted to throw again. Again, this one's batted down at the line of scrimmage. Again, it's number 16, Timothy Martin. Got a hand up on it to knock it down. He plays defensive end. He's coming around the edge over there. Warren's trying to dump it to Jackson out of the backfield like they did a couple of series ago.
And he's playing it perfectly.
2nd down, 10 for the Lumberjacks. Denton, hard snap, a lot of movement up front. I believe Warren's going to be offsides. That's number 55 for Warren. That is Contravious Starks. So they call a false start on the offense.
That's my favorite types, when everybody moves and then they all point at each other like that's going to make a big difference.
Star City, 44-12 over Helena. That's a final. So Star City, congratulations. Gets their first win of the year. Congratulations to them. Denton on 2nd and 15. Sets up, wants to throw deep down the right sideline. Throws it to Cam, and it's dropped. Cam Davis, it may have been tipped at the last second and caused him to lose his concentration. Cam had slipped in behind.
That was, we got a flag on that play.
As it was 2nd and 15, it's going to be against Dumas.
Yes.
As we're waiting for an indication from the official. So they'll mark it all the way down at the 35-yard line of Dumas. It'll be a first down.
Roughing the passer.
There we go. So 1st and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Doesn't matter how they get them a first down, still a Milton Insurance first down. From the 35 of Dumas, Denton swings it out to Jackson out of the backfield. He's at the 30 to the 25. He's going to be right out the first down markers. He's run out of bounds. And Trey Jackson, yards after the catch, starting to add up for him here in the second half. He gets out of bounds. They're going to spot it. It is good for a Milton Insurance first down. Don't forget that the Medicare annual enrollment's coming up from October the 15th till December the 7th. If you're turning 65, give them a call and let them help you figure it out. Ingram gets the handoff up the middle, and Ingram is a bull in a china closet as he pushes the pile across the 20, still on his feet. They hadn't brought him down. Finally, they do at the 16-yard line.
He ripped off 9 then, didn't he?
Yeah, Ingram's, he's 5'11", listed at 209 in our program, but I think he's a little heavier than that. The flag comes in as they hand it off to Ingram again. He turns the corner. He's at the 10. Another flag comes down. Ingram goes into the end zone, but let's wait and see what all the flags are about.
Too many men, illegal participation on Dumas, holding on Warren.
As Ingram went in, so we'll cancel the play out. As Ingram did go in from out there at the 16-yard line. Yeah, you're right. The flag in the backfield is going to be for illegal participation, we think. There it is.
Yep.
Illegal participation against the defense, holding against the offense.
Play it again.
So it'll be 2nd and 1 from the 16-yard line. 38 seconds remain in the third quarter now. Warren leading 35-6. Tremont Miller, DeAndre Thomas split wide left. He's got Jordan wide right along with Braden Smith at receiver. Handed off to Ingram. Ingram finds a little seam. He gets the first down as he goes to the 14. Still driving at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. Oh, man.
Can you say, I want it?
Jordan Ingram. Looked like he was going to be stopped there at the 9-yard line, but second effort, he broke the tackle and was able to go into the end zone. And Warren has just invoked the sportsmanship rule, the 35-point lead, no matter if this extra point is good or not. The clock will start to run. But we didn't think it would be that way after the end of the first half.
No.
It was 8-0 at halftime. Warren had the lead, and they've come on. Mendoza's going to attempt the extra point. He's a right-footed kicker, so Reese Cornish has to swap sides. It's a low snap. Reese gets it down. The kick's on its way, and it's good. 42-6. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in a moment.
Jeff Wardlaw has spent the last decade protecting our way of life, the right to bear arms, protecting the unborn, supporting our first responders, advocating economic development. Jeff Wardlaw, man of faith, family man, businessman. Re-elect Jeff Wardlaw, state representative. He knows and shares our values. Paid for by the Wardlaw campaign. When elders stay at Bellevue Estates Healthcare Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
42-6, the Lumberjacks lead it. Mendoza kicks a sky kick, fielded, and a short return by Jalen Jones for Dumas will spot the football at their own 32-yard line, and that's where the Bobcats will have it. Here with 22 seconds left to go, sportsmanship rule is going to go into effect, so we're going to see the clock start to run here. And Dumas will come out. Jones will stay at quarterback. They'll go empty backfield, 3 wide, 2 tight ends. And let's see, is Warren, they still got their starting defense out on the field. All right, that's going to be the end of the third quarter. They didn't even snap the football. We'll take a break with them again. It's 42-6. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
Located at 3400 Junction City Highway in El Dorado, is proud to serve their great customers all through the ArcLament. With locations in El Dorado, Croston, and Warren, Sewell Oil Company is just a phone call away at 881-9300. Check out our new location at 1401 East Church Street in Warren, or call 870-466-4166. Check us out at SewellOils.com. Sewell Oil, a proud sponsor of Warren Lumberjack football.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student-athletes, and adults recovering from injury, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home, choose Drew Memorial.
Again, 42-6, our score. Lumberjacks lead it. Sportsmanship rule in effect. Clock's going to run here in the fourth quarter. Dumas first and 10 from their own 32. Jones forced out of the pocket, and he's going to be sacked. That's going to be the 5th sack of the night. And there's Neo Harding. That's his fourth sack. And Jones has gone down. He's hurt. Well, you hate to see any injury go, especially in a game that's out of hand.
We usually discuss it when we're done, but I'm going to just tell you right now, I think Neo Harding is his player of the game.
Well, there's got to be somebody defensively who held Dumas out of the end zone, except for that one lone kickoff return.
That's not the defense's fault.
No. Monticello 34, Hamburg 30. Don't know how much time's left, but that's a close ball game. Game's down in Hamburg. Monticello trying to make it 4 in a row, I think. I think they've won 3 in a row.
I think.
And they're trying to make it 4-0, make a name for themselves as we head toward the playoffs. The second week of November, I guess it is, isn't it? Yeah,
yes.
We finish our final season game, regular season game on November the 2nd, a Thursday night at Hamburg. All right, they're going to help the quarterback, Jones, off the field and favoring his right foot, not putting any weight on it.
No, that's not good. I hate seeing that.
Yep. 42-6. Lumberjacks exploded here in the third quarter. They were up 8-0 at halftime and have scored 34 points in the third quarter. Dumas' only score came on a 95-yard kickoff return. Warren had a breakdown in the special teams. New quarterback wants to sling it. Throws a wide receiver screen, complete out over the 30, out to close to the 35-yard line. As there was a loss on that last play of 3. They're going to get 6 yards out of that, so it'll be third down and 7. The quarterback is Darnell Walker. He's a junior, 6'1", 165 pounds. He's the backup quarterback for the Bobcats. They'll stay with an empty backfield. Moves the tailback up as the H-back. Trip receivers come wide right on 3rd and 7 now for the Bobcats. Darnell wanted to throw again. Looking into the flat, throws. It's going to be caught and hit immediately out there at the 38-yard line. Coming up to make the defensive play was Aaron Davis. Again, that was Jalen Jones on the catch, but it's going to bring up a 4th down and 4. So a gain of only 3 on that last play. And Dumas, with the clock running, down 42-6. They're going to leave their offense out there and go for it. The quarterback, Darnell Walker. Trip receivers, wide left, empty backfield. Warren's going to bring the blitz from the outside. He unloads it quickly. This one is intercepted and returned at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. And trying to catch the number on who it is. I think it is Weatherspoon, but wait until I see for sure. No, it's not Weatherspoon, is it? Still looking 24-84. 84. I don't have an 84. That's 24. And I'm going to have to say, it says Mendoza. I don't know. Is it 24 or 84, Randy? 84.
84.
I don't have an 84. Randy Rawls, the PA announcer, doesn't have a 84 on his. Unless it's David Jordan. David Jordan. He wears 84 in black and 13 in white, okay? The kick is on its way. Is it good? Is it good? So 49-6, the Lumberjacks lit it.
Had offsides on the defense. Are they going to make them re-kick it and call it a dead ball? No.
Extra point is good. We're going to keep it right here. So let's give credit, though, on the pick six. David Jordan Jr. Well, he read that one perfectly.
Perfect.
Orange defense rises to the occasion. Second pick of the night. The other one was by J.D. Tillman, who set up a touchdown for the Lumberjacks there in the third quarter. And now a pick six here in the fourth. And Warren is up 49-6 with 8:12 left to play in the game. And Lumberjacks getting set to kick it off. Mendoza, they'll mark off the penalty against Dumas here on the kickoff. As Warren will kick it from the 45-yard line of Dumas. And we've got 7:35. Clock continues to run. Again, we want to thank those that are watching by way of the live stream. We want to thank the East Lab, that student-run organization, all the students up there working and volunteering their time to learn a trade and a skill in audio and video photography. They're going to kick this one off. It's going to be fielded at the 2 and returned up to the 10. Going to be hit at the 12, gets it out to the 15, out to the 17-yard line, and then going to be game tackled there by a whole bunch of Lumberjacks. As on the return was Tylen Bell. So Dumas will have it at the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. It was 8-0 at halftime. Warren's come on to score 41 here in the second half. But more impressive was, David, they scored on every possession offensively.
Yes.
Here in the second half. Every offensive possession. DeWitt 25, Crossett 6, the final score. That's going to set up a big game next week in DeWitt between the Lumberjacks and the Dragons of DeWitt. We'll be there to bring you all the play-by-play next Friday night from DeWitt. Handoff going to go up the middle. Big hole, 20, 25, 30, out to the 35, and finally brought down out at the 37-yard line for the Bobcats. That's Bale on the carry. Warren will finally chase him down, and they'll move the chains. That'll be a first down for the Bobcats. But a lot of fresh jerseys out there defensively now for Warren. I got Braden Smith playing a linebacker. Number 26, Reese Cornish, is in at the defensive end. Try to run down some more names out there for you. Again, they'll hand it off. Ball's loose on the ground. Dumas is going to fall on it. It's going to be a loss on the play back to the 37-yard line. Let's see, who else we got out there? James Carroll. He's getting to see some action. He's at defensive tackle. Number 57, or is that 67? Jalen Strong. 67. He's at the defensive tackle spot. The other end over there, looks like for Warren, is Deshaun Adams. Nope, that's 27. Exmir Thomas. On first down, Dumas wanting to throw the football. They throw it, bounced off the shoulder pad of the intended receiver there. That was Marcus Kilgore. Went right through his hands and off his shoulder pad. It'll fall incomplete. Back in the secondary, Warren has Blaze Fellows that plays defensive corner. Let's see who else we got back here in the secondary, if we can pick up their numbers if they turn around. Number 16, that's Jude Cathy, playing a linebacker spot. 3rd down and 10 for Dumas. They throw it out in the flat. Going to be incomplete, overthrown. Intended for Bale out there coming out of the backfield. Let's see. Also out there defensively, number 14. That is Colton Steen. Number 5 for Warren. That is Aaron Davis. It's been a while since some of these underclassmen have gotten a chance to play.
Yes.
So it's good to see Warren with the big lead, 49-6, down to 3:40 left to play in the game. Again, it was 8-0 at halftime. Warren outscored them 41-6 here in the second half. All right, the quarterback, Darnell Walker, on 4th down and 10, wanting to throw the football. Has time. Unloads it down the field. It's caught at the 45, the 40, the 30, the 20. Cuts back at the 15. Going to be caught from behind and brought down at the 11-yard line. Making the catch for them is going to be Marcus Kilgore. And it'll be 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line for the Dumas Bobcats as we go under 3 minutes left to play. David Jordan back there, the linebacker. The safety is Colton Steen. Your halfback on that side is Braden Smith. That one just went right over the middle. Good to see the backup quarterback has some success for the Dumas Bobcats. He wants to throw again. Looking left, now forced out of the pocket. Warren giving chase, going to sack him. Back at the 16-yard line. And coming through, Reese Cornish coming through from his defensive end spot to get the sack. Sack is back at the 17-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and about 16. We go under 2 minutes left to play in the game. Warren leading 49-6. One to throw it. Dumas looking. Pumps. Now pulls it down. Scrambling. Running for his life to his left. Throws back across the field. It's going to be picked off at the 1. Returned out to the 6-yard line. Coming up with the interception is going to be Colton Steen for the Lumberjacks.
You know, that'll be a thrill for him.
Yeah. Colton Steen, a sophomore, getting to play here and play cleanup late in the ball game with 1:34 to go. And that's the 3rd interception by Dumas on the night. Warren made them pay for the first 2. First one was a J.D. Tillman interception, returned to the 11-yard line. That set up a score. And then we had Davis Jordan with a pick 6 for the Lumberjacks from about midfield. All right. We got a new quarterback for Warren. Try to see who it is. Under a minute left to go. Warren's going to have to snap it one time. Take the snap, and he'll run it to his left. At the 5, going to be out. Now over the 10. Out close to the 11-yard line. That's Kobe Pope. He's a junior. 5'9", 140. He's getting the cleanup duties at quarterback here. And Warren will have to snap it one more time. Dumas is going to fall 3 weeks in a row. They'll be 0-3 in conference play.
And their slump started at the worst time.
Yeah. So Pope, wait for that play clock to run down. He'll snap it now. He's going to hand it off over the right side. Be out over the 15. That's going to be the final play of the ball game, it looks like. Trying to see who the ball carrier was for Warren, number 29.